am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We lose together. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We win, we lose together. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We win, we lose together. We rise, we fall together. Together we overcome. Together we can be stopped. We will reach those goals we set together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. Chelsea, okay. We will lose together. Together we win. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together. Together we can be strong. We rise, we fall together.
Oh, every damn time. There we go. Right, big up everybody. We're back. We're back. Hit the likes, subscribe, all of that. Apologies for the lateness. You guys already know what it's like when we're on back again. We're late from the start and we keep things moving from there. Shout out to troops. Shout out to back again for the redirect, everything like that. Big up to every single one of you. And yeah, we're here for another day after review. Day after review. Oh, I'm going to have to slap slow mode because, man, that's spamming already. CBA. But yeah, big up to every single one of you. Actually, let me take the sub thing off. Yeah, we'll just do slow mode. Because, man, then please leave me with the fucking justice for Petrovic spamming. Because, look, we're going to touch on the goalkeeping situation. But all I'm going to say is as well, please don't act like Petrovic was levels. But we're going to touch on that later on in the show. Because obviously we have to go through the latest briefing that just dropped. Because, oh, are we really going to die on this Sanchez sword? Are we really going to do that? Oh dear. Also, pause. That is a brazy pause. But really? This is what we're going to do? Oh boy. Oh boy, man said he literally was. No, he wasn't. He wasn't good playing out the back either, and he was terrible at his near post. Come on. Like, better than Sanchez does not mean levels. Can we make that clear, guys, in the chat, please? Better than Sanchez is not the bar that we are trying to talk about. Because that is not helping anybody. That is not helping anybody. But yeah, shout out to everybody that's locked in. We're going to touch on everything regarding this fucking Manchester United Chelsea game. Oh, we are never going to win at this ground, are we, guys? We are never going to win at this fucking ground. I'm still annoyed about it today. Still annoyed about it today. It's jarring. It is absolutely jarring. Carabo saying, but it still means better. It's like the Mount and Havertz debate. There's no winners. It's like the Cho and Pulisic debate. There was no winners. So, like, no, my brother, we're not doing that. I'm going to touch on the Palmer thing later as well. Big up to the chat, though. Big up to every single one of you that's locked in. Big up to Jesters. Big up to Georgie One Foot. Yo, we were linked with Hermanson. I won't lie. We probably should have pulled the trigger still. We probably should have pulled the trigger. Big up to Jesters. And saying no goalkeeper is going to look good behind Dink and Donk. What the hell? Look, Fofana was partly responsible for the first goal too, but the more I watch it back, it is literally more Robert Sanchez. And to be honest, like, bar that as well, I think Fofana had a pretty good game and did his job. It's just, I can't praise it too much because, I mean, you locked up Højlund. I expect you to lock up Højlund. All he does is look for fouls all game. That's literally all he does. That brother is fucking terrible. It's like 2018 Alvaro Morata. So, like, credit for doing your job for most of the game, innit? And even in spite of your fuck up, like, majority of the blame still goes to Robert Sanchez. But it's also Højlund. I expect that. But fair play to you, Fofana. I actually don't think he had a bad game past that. Shout out to Blues Empire. Shout out to Højlund Hive. Oh, brother. There's a Højlund Hive. That is crazy. Shout out, my guy. Big up to you, man. Big up to you. Big up to Gav, man. Look, thank the Lord that Arsmus and Garnacho were playing the whole 90. Actually, I don't know. I can't remember if Højlund got subbed off. But them two are the reasons why that game wasn't a complete disappointment. Well, I say that it was still a disappointment, but I mean, that's the only reason why we left with a point. That's the better words for it. Shout out to Emmanuel. Shout out to Fujiwara, even though, like, I don't know what he's waffling about a Conference League squad, meaning our team is Premier League level. Our team is already a Premier League level, and it's also above Arsenal. So, please. Shout out to CNF. Shout out to Pequeno. Shout out to Hanad, our favourite pessimist. Big up to you, brother. Big up to you. Shout out to Brendan. Shout out to Taylor. Shout out to Wavy Naj. Shout out to ScoAM saying Sanchez equals Kepa with a growth hormone. And I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong still. Like, it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. Diogo Costa. I've been saying Diogo Costa for the longest. That's the first one that I want. That's the first one that we want, bruv. Get me Diogo Costa, bruv. Get me Diogo Costa every day ending in a Y. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to Musti. Man said it felt like Pochball. No, if it was Pochball, we would have lost. We would have fucking lost, man. Let's not get it twisted. But yeah, what a terrible... Shout out to EK as well. Shout out to Quiz Pursuit. Shout out to Nasri. Shout out to Kedge. Let's touch on the Palmer stuff first, because, like, a lot of people are asking this question already. Because there's been there was a Matt Law article saying that Cole Palmer's gone for a scan. Although from the sounds of it, it doesn't sound like it's actually anything too worrying. I think it's more of a precaution. I'm just trying to find the direct Matt Law article. Just trying to find the direct one. Where is it? So Chelsea hope for lucky escape with Cole Palmer facing a scan after the Lisandro Martinez lunge. Chelsea's initial hope was that Palmer's soreness would settle down and that he had suffered no serious damage that would rule him out of the next Premier League game against Arsenal. But Chelsea are expected to scan Palmer to be sure of the extent of the injury and receive formal confirmation that he did indeed suffer no more than a lucky escape. Guys, all we gotta do is look at the wording. Look at the wording. They are sending him there as a precaution. They are literally sending him there as a precaution. They are scanning Palmer to be sure of the extent of the injury and to receive formal confirmation that he did suffer no more than a lucky escape. All they're doing is confirming that it was okay. That it was just a really bad challenge and he hasn't got any like serious repercussions from that. Don't worry about it just yet. Wait till we hear something. Wait till we hear something. So for the most part, I assume he's okay. There was no initial worries about it. There's been nothing like really worrying to hear. They've just sent him for a precautionary scan. That's it. Done. Finished. Wait till you hear anything else and like ignore the scaremongering before that fact. Now, if he is injured and he is out of the Arsenal game, Lisandro Martinez, you have made an enemy for life, my friend. You have made an enemy for life. I will be there every single moment that you fail, every single moment that you drop a howler, every single stink sesh. We will be there if he actually has a serious injury. But I don't think that's the case. So fuck that guy, and we keep it stepping. He should have been sent off for that. Let's not get it twisted. But I'm also not going to act like it would have changed anything in the game either. It was like the last minute of the match. Getting him sent off, like, it would have just been good to fuck with United for a game. Or 3, depending. Actually, no, I think that would have been a 1-game suspension. It would have been nice for that. Other than that, it wouldn't have done anything in the manner of the game. Really and truly, we got to look at ourselves. Like I always say, I try not to look at the referee too tough unless it's literally a decision that you can't ignore. Or a string of decisions that have fucked you over. I don't think it's either of those. Like, United could just count themselves lucky that was literally in the last minute. That's just it. That is just it. So, prayers up for Cole Palmer. Shout out to Jams. And other than that, like, we kind of got to look at ourselves, innit? Because I think for the first half, we weren't good. No, we were good. It was the final third play that killed us. Everything we did in the final third just was very ineffective, very lethargic, very, like, just straight up poor, in all honesty. Like, Noni didn't have any impact. No impact whatsoever. And I noticed there was things there was times in the game where we were trying to do the whole Gusto inverted, Noni on the touchline. And it didn't look comfortable at all. Like, Gusto inverted and from wide areas didn't seem that effective. Like, nothing was working out for him. His touch wasn't good. He was making blind crosses into the box to nobody. The decision making not there at all. But the thing I noticed the most of that is, like, when you play Noni that wide to the touchline, it's like you're asking him to do a lot of work just to get the ball into goal scoring positions. And we should be trying to push Noni a bit more further inside, if anything. So I think that was a tactic that didn't necessarily work for us. And the good thing is, at least we took Gusto off at half time. But let's leave the whole James left back and Gusto right back. Let's leave that in Manchester, I beg. Because the more you look at it, it's like, why are we dropping one of our best players this season just to accommodate the pair of them? James has now played 2 90-minute games back-to-back. 2 90-minute games. What's the point? What's the point? Is it solely because James has to do less running on the left-hand side? Because, I mean, if that's the case, I would genuinely be fine with just Reece playing 60 minutes and then take him off. Just so we have Cucurella on the left. Cucurella is a fucking baller and he barely makes mistakes when he's on the pitch. What is the point? What is the point? I'm surprised. Do people actually think Reece got cooked yesterday? I thought he did his job defensively and offensively. Well, not offensively, like, to be honest. I didn't see him bomb forward too much. But he was spraying diagonal passes that could have led to much more threatening scenarios if it wasn't for how ineffective we were in the final third. But I think on the left-hand side and the right-hand side, Reece did his thing. Like, I'm surprised. I'm surprised we're trying to say that Reece had a bad game. I think Reece played really well. Yeah, good. I'm not bugging. Yeah, good. Thank the Lord. Like, what? He did well. My whole thing, though, is like, look, Gusto doesn't really seem to be having a comfortable season. And we know his ability. We know his level. We've seen it last season. He was one of our top 3 players. The start of this season, he's been getting bypassed too easily. Now he just doesn't seem as confident in the final third. I don't know if it's because we're forcing him into the inverted role a little bit more, but bar build-up play, it's not really working for him. Bring that guy to the B team. Bring him to the B team. Because, like, let's look at it from another perspective. Why are we still doing the sassy right back? Why are we still doing the sassy at right back? Like, what is the point? It's not good enough for him. It kills his confidence. It kills the perception of him too. Everyone's out here calling Disassi a fucking bum, a fucking scrub. They're saying he's shit and everything. We're playing him at right back. We're playing him at right back. Play Gusto there. At least that would be the perfect position for him to just, like, go through trial and error in the system. If things don't work out for him, he'll learn, he'll improve. It won't cost us anything because it's the fucking Conference League. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? But, like, playing him in the Prem, where he's not in form, and there's also a bigger eye on him, because he's not playing well, it's not helping anybody. It's not helping anybody. And, like, yeah, it worked against Newcastle. Not really an informed Newcastle either, but like Man United's the way it kind of got exposed a little bit. And what a golazo, I kind of agree with you on that too. Like, I think it might be a case of information overload. Because there's times where man's inverting, there's times where he's playing wide, then he's got to come back and defend as well. Then he's got to get involved in the build-up too. And like, I just don't think a lot of things is working for him. I really don't think a lot of things is working for Malo Gusto. So I think just take the time you need in the B team. Reece is back in it. Reece is back. Like, the OG's returned. Done. Just leave it there. Just leave it there. Although I will say I still understand aspects of why Reece James has been played on the left. Because I think it's been to just get his sharpness up. I think it's because it's a much more conservative role for him. He doesn't have to do as much running on the left-hand side as opposed to right. It's more just sit back, get the ball, dictate play, and spread diagonal passes around, which he is good at. I just think it comes at a price that isn't really worth it in terms of starting an out-of-form Gusto and also dropping Cucurella, who does not need to be dropped. He doesn't need to be dropped. I would much rather be doing Reece James at right back, drop him out after 60, 70 minutes if it's a bit too much for him. Then you can bring Gusto on. He's against tired legs. Should be a more ideal way to get him into the system a little bit more. Because I think he is adapting to Maresca's style of play a little bit slower than what we're expecting from him. But yeah, that's more my thoughts on the whole Gusto situation. What is the rest of the chat saying? I don't want to ignore you guys. Maresca doing to Gusto what Poch did to Colwill? No. No, he's still playing at right back. Like, what are we doing, bro? Yes, we're going to get into Sanchez. We're going to get into the whole Sanchez thing. Bro, I'm with you. Reece did not get cooked. Imagine being Garnacho, though, because you got moved from the right side to the left, and then you just see Reece pop up just like, hi, I'm still here, mate. I'd be pissed. I'd be so pissed. I'd be like, I moved to get away from you, and now you just followed me to the other wing, you prick. But by the way, shout out to Garnacho. one of our top 3 players yesterday. He is the reason why United didn't look more threatening in that game. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. What else are people saying? Like, see man just dropping the sassy slander, and it's all because this man has played at right back. It's all because he's played at right back. We don't need to be doing it. We've said before, the Conference League gives you an array of minutes to give out. Give them out. Give them out. Like, yeah, there's a bit of a selection headache with Tosin or Disassi playing as the right centre-back. Pick one. And for the other one, tough shit. Tough shit, you're not playing. Oh, well. Or give one of them 45 and the other 45. There you are. Everyone's happy. Everyone's happy. Like, who gives a shit? Like, the one thing we don't need is the sassy right back. It never works. Actually, no. The only time it does work is if you're really just playing against some scrubby left winger who can't do a damn thing. That's the only time it works. There's no point in it. There is no point in it. Yeah. Don't worry. We're about to get into the Sanchez thing. I'm just checking to see if there's any other comments. No, everybody just wants to ask on Robert Sanchez. So yeah, cool. Let's touch on that because we saw a briefing from Matt Law drop today. What's the man saying? Support your team instead of tearing them down mentally. What? Is that even for me? Oh, brother. God help you, man. God help you. Standards. Have some standards, bruv. But yeah, let's get into this Sanchez briefing. So, Matt Law dropped another briefing. I want to get the full quotes up. Oh, it's brightness. Fucking hell. Sanchez is set for another chance as Chelsea's number 1. Oh, great. Oh, great. Speaking of, like, I just remembered. Shit. Alex is going to be fuming. I forgot to drop this 5 things we learnt. Just bear with me, guys. One quick second because I completely forgot to drop the thumbnail. Don't worry, Alex. I have you. I got you sorted. Don't worry. There you are. There you are. 5 things we learnt is live. Up the Chelsea. Up the Chelsea. There we are. Slap the monetization on. Boom. Boom. See, this is the thing. This is what happens when you rush everything on the Monday morning, innit? But I was up late watching the game back. There you are. No, I didn't mess up the thumbnail. It says 1-1. It says 1-1. Didn't get it wrong this time. Thank the Lord. I just forgot to publish it. That's all it was. Because we're in the middle of back again, too. But we move. Yeah, it's all sorted now. Right, let's get to this Matt Law article. So he has said, it took a moment of magic from informed midfielder Moises Caicedo to rescue a point for Chelsea after goalkeeper Robert Sanchez had given United the opportunity to take the lead by conceding a penalty. Sanchez has faced criticism for some of his performances this season, but he has received the backing of Maresca, and Chelsea retain full belief in his talent. The feeling within the club is that Sanchez has all the ingredients to be one of the best goalkeepers in the Prem, and that his decision-making will eventually catch up with his talent. Let me read that one more time. The feeling within the club is that Sanchez has all the ingredients to be one of the best goalkeepers in the Premier League, and that his decision-making will eventually catch up with his talent. Despite being the oldest regular starter in a young Chelsea squad, literally the most experienced player in a young Chelsea squad, Sanchez is still being viewed as relatively young for a goalkeeper, and it is hoped that his performances will continue to improve as he matures. What? What the hell are we talking about? This is the sort of high-grade copium I expect to be sniffed at the Emirates. This is the sort of high-grade copium I expect to be sniffed at White Hart Lane or the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Like what? Shout out to Donna Sam in the chat. Facts. Why are we still doing this garbage? To Sam, can he play out the back? Yes or no? If it's a yes, bring. If he's a yes, bring. And like, this is the thing. I get the argument that before the mistake, he had a good game. Because I actually don't think he was bad before that moment. Yeah, he can play out the back. Bring. There we are. Bring him. So before the goal, he actually had a good game. But how many times have I said this to you guys? How many times have I said this to you guys? The further back you go, the less mistakes you are allowed to make. The less mistakes you are allowed to make. Especially in goal. Especially in goal. Because you are the furthest back. You are the one that's meant to be protecting the net. Yet here you are making bozo moments numerous times. Numerous times. And I have sat here, even in the first few games of the season, I was like, oh, you know what? Sanchez had a good game today. Oh, you know what? That's another good game from Sanchez. Hey, Bournemouth, you know what? He deserved man of the match against Bournemouth. It's a shame Sancho had to come and hoop, but you had a good argument for it. You had a good argument for it. No. I am done with it. Yeah, man, facts. Like, I really, like, thought, you know what? New season, new Sanchez. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. If they want to say it's Poch tax, I'll say it's Poch tax too. Fuck that guy in it. No. It's not. This is not Poch tax. This is your final form, bruv. This is your final form. That the faith has eroded. Because, I don't know if you guys noticed this, right? The build-up for the penalty was also on Sanchez. He gives Colwill some dumb pass while he's under pressure. The ball goes out for a throw-in. Quick throw-in, straight to Casemiro, ball over the top to Højlund, penalty. So before all of that, it again comes down to Robert Sanchez. That's why I know at the moment I looked at Fofana and like we said, he was ball watching as well. And I still agree he takes part responsibility. But he is the secondary issue in that. He is the secondary issue. And the primary issue was Robert Sanchez. He was the primary problem. I saw a stat going around the timeline today that, what was it? Sanchez has 2 errors leading to goals and 2 penalties committed in just 10 games. Meanwhile, fucking Tyrannosaurus Kepa has 3 errors leading to goals in his entire Chelsea career. His entire Chelsea career. Man is saying he's worse than Kepa and Kepa is better. I think it's a raging mid-off. But the fact that we can't even try and break the two apart says a lot. I cannot be bothered with it. I genuinely think with Robert Sanchez and the PR that dropped today only stands as proof. We're doing sunk cost at this point. It's genuinely a sunk cost thing. We are just trying to will and hope some competency into this guy. Because what did we all say in the week leading up to this game? What did the 9 out of 10 Chelsea fans say going into this game? If we're going to drop points, it's going to be because of a Sanchez fuck up. And what happened? We dropped points off a Sanchez fuck up. And I'm meant to believe in this guy for Arsenal. Like we don't already remember what happened last time them bums came to the bridge. I can't be bothered for it. I can't be bothered for it. And who knows, like maybe he drops a masterclass on Sunday and we're like, you know what, fair play. But I'm under no reason to believe it. I'm under no reason to believe it. It's on you to show that. And I don't believe in that shit. I don't believe in it. This guy is a walking mistake waiting to happen. Even in games like United, when he has good moments, where he's actually doing well, what happens, bozo moment? What happens? Bozo moment leads to a pen. And it weren't even one, it was two. Because the pass to Colwill put him under pressure. I don't think there was anyone around him at that time. And it led to the throw-in that led to the penalty decision that he also had a part to blame in. So, shit then. Here we are. 1-0 down off that Sanchez fuck-up. And also, I know it's not all Sanchez too. Like we will speak on the forwards. We already spoke on Noni a little bit, but like no one really stood out from the forward line bar Neto. But the goal conceded was ultimately Robert Sanchez. Again. And now we're getting given this dusty PR talking about how we believe his decision making will catch up with his talent. Like what? Like what? Bro, the pass to Cole can be blamed. He puts him under pressure immediately. And like I don't even think it was a good pass into him. Don't even think it was a good pass into him. And I'm not saying that to take blame away from Fofana. Fofana's ball watching too. Fofana is ball watching as well. We are not ignoring that. But to me, he is the secondary culprit. The secondary culprit. And the primary culprit is again Robert Sanchez. Robert Sanchez. It's a shame that we're saying it again. It's a shame that we're saying it again, but here we are. Here we are. Saying it one more time. Oh, great. Great, great, great. He's probably going to play the Arsenal game. As much as I want to say give it to Jorgensen, they're not going to give it to Jorgensen. Jorgensen's going to play against Noah, deal with like one shot in the match, and like that will be it. And that will be it. So Sanchez, I swear down. I swear down. Like this is not an agenda or nothing. I am not trying to like just focus on Sanchez and not anybody else. I have to talk about him because it's yet again another error leading to a goal. I swear, if you are directly responsible in us dropping points in the Arsenal game, I won't forgive you. I will not forgive you. I will not forgive you. You've already done it once. You have already done it once. I'm speaking very calmly and concisely. If you cost us the Arsenal game, enemy for lifeblood. Enemy for lifeblood. I am giving you the opportunity to right a lot of fucking wrongs on Sunday. Do you understand? Do you understand it? If it pass to blue shirts, no bozo moments at the back, nothing like that. If we don't win that game, I do not want to be able to look at you. If we do not win that game, I want to at least be able to say, Robert Sanchez, you know what? Fair play, it's not your fault. Fair play, it's not your fault. Because if it is on you, bruv, enemy for fucking life, bruv. I am sick to death of not winning against them bums. I'm sick to death of it. So, whatever. You've got another game, I guess. You've got another game, I guess. It's dumb to ask for Jorgensen anyway because he's just not going to play. He's not going to play. Clearly, these men are going to die on the Sanchez hill. So I must judge you on that then. I must judge you on that. I must judge you on that. So if Sanchez continues to fuck up games for us and we don't drop him, I'm now looking at Maresca for that. I'm now looking at Maresca for that. Because this is the one that we're sticking with. This is the one that we're sticking with. Like, if Jorgensen was to start a league game and he was absolutely scrubby, I'd be like, okay, at least you gave him a go. At least you gave him a go. At least you showed the ruthlessness to take him out and show him that his starting position isn't guaranteed. But no, we are clearly and blatantly just doing this ride or die with Robert Sanchez. Okay, cool. If he directly costs us points, Maresca, you're going to have to hold that. I'm going to start looking at you for that. So, Arsenal, I do not want to be looking at Robert Sanchez and saying, you cost us that. Because then that finger's also going to have to point at the coach. Because the coach picked him. And the coach continues to pick him. Because I refuse to believe that Jorgensen is that much worse than Sanchez without showing evidence. Without showing evidence. And like the maddest thing is, like, Newcastle game, I don't think he did anything wrong. Now, I don't think he balled out. I don't think he was sensational, but I also just don't think he was to blame for anything. That's more than I can say for Sanchez. So, aye, we will see, man. We will see. Yo, big up Maldini anyway. Yeah, Diamande, real shit. And Christensen. Trust, bruv. I swear, anyone who... That Arsenal game, bruv. Eyes are locked in on the goalkeeper. To be honest, fucking everybody. Everybody. Because we should have already broken one duck on Sunday and we didn't do it. Yet again, we go to Manchester United and we just shit ourselves. Yet again. It's fucking annoying. But the goalkeeper, until further notice, I don't care no more. Don't ask me to do any defending for this bum. Fuck this guy. He's taking the piss. Forward line as well was just so ineffective. Because I know people are going to ask me to talk about the forwards as well. I haven't really had an opportunity to touch on that. Only Neto really stood out. Only Neto really stood out from that forward line. No one else really did anything. Like, Palmer, I thought was... He was good in build-up play. I don't think he had a howler. But for the best in the league shouts that we've had... Not it. Not it. Just because I don't think he was terrible. I don't think he was that impactful. He was just good with build-up play and... That's it, really. Maybe it's partly down to playing him on the left-hand side again. Because I know we tried to copy what we did in the Newcastle game. But Palmer just don't seem that comfortable in that role. I don't know if it's just that one game that's coming out to me for that reason. But he just didn't seem that comfortable there. But then again, I say that. We played him on the right. And I just didn't notice him. I just didn't notice him. Yeah. That's why I'm saying ultimately he didn't play well enough. But I don't want people to act like it was the Liverpool game. Because the difference between the Liverpool game and the United game was Liverpool, whenever he got the ball, he was poor. His touches were crap. His passing was crap. He was dead-ass terrible in that game. United, he weren't terrible. He wasn't impactful. But again, ultimately not good enough. Ultimately not good enough. The thing is, I could at least say he was on the ball, though. Noni as well, for everybody that's talking about him too. Yeah, like, not good enough either. Easily handled by Mazraoui and by Lisandro Martinez. Easily handled. Now, I do think, again, part of it comes down to, like, inverting Gusto and everything. Because we're pushing Noni further towards the touchline when we do that. And I don't want Noni doing that. I want him driving at players and I want him getting himself into the box. Because that's where he's at his most effective. Not on the touchline, not hugging the touchline. That don't work with him. But again, still not good enough. Still not good enough. Just get Gusto off. Put James in there. Put James in there. Like, maybe Gusto's second half. But, like, Noni's still not effective. My only thing that I'm going to give him is, again, not the touchline stuff. Get him driving the ball into the box. Because that whole touchline stuff is not working. It's not working at all. Neto did his thing. I've got no bad words to say about Neto. Anytime he got the ball, he was determined. He was driving at players. He was trying to ask questions. He was trying to do stuff. He wasn't getting 1-2s with Cole Palmer like he wanted. But Neto did his thing. I got no slander for him. In terms of Jackson, I watched the game back again. I watched it twice. I still can't tell you what he was doing. I still can't tell you, like, his best moments or anything. I don't know if it was just an inability for us to get the ball to him in good positions or what. Because there was that moment where we had like a 4v2 breakaway. And Jackson was in a perfect position to get the pass. And Palmer overthought the entire situation. But ultimately, like, he might as well have not been there. He might as well have not been in there. There was like some moments of build-up play. And I say build-up play, I mean just getting the ball and keeping it ticking. I actually just don't know what he did. I ain't got a fucking clue. I won't front. Man was just there. He was just there. So, yeah. Is it a bad performance? Is it just straight invisible? Straight invisible? Just... But yeah, you also got a dumb yellow just for beefing again. Like, there you go. That's his highlight. Beefing Bruno Fernandes and getting a booking, innit? That was his highlight. Like, whatever, innit? Man didn't do nothing. Man didn't do nothing. This guy, man. Will you go one day without trying to defend Pochettino, bruv? Will you go one fucking day, man? One day. Is your thing gonna be all Poch got a better result, bruv? Shout out Ahmad, Assad. Shout out Assad, but fucking hell, mate. Oh, bruv. Actually, yeah, because it was Jackson that laid it back to Enzo. You know what? There's your highlight. There's your highlight. He laid it back to Enzo, who just sent it straight over the bar for no fucking reason. And like the maddest part is, he tried to keep that shot down. I don't know if you guys watched him when he took the shot. He's leaning forwards. He's leaning forwards. Like what? And it went over. It went fucking over the bar. Fucking prick, man. Argentine Teletubby. I can't be bothered for him. Genuinely can't be bothered for him, man. So, yeah, okay. We found a highlight for Jackson, though. We found the highlight for Jackson. Oh boy. Yo, look, if we lose that game, I'm gunning for everybody too. I don't know if you were here earlier, but I said as well, Maresca is dying by Robert Sanchez, so I'm judging him on that. So, again, for everyone who thinks I don't hold Maresca to the same standards of Pochettino, you are choosing to live or die by Robert Sanchez, so now you will be judged based on Robert Sanchez. If Sanchez has howlers that cost us games, I'm looking at you now as well. I'm looking at you now too. Because clearly, we aren't even willing to drop him on the bench to let him know that he's not untouchable. We are saying that he's untouchable. Robert Sanchez, untouchable. When, why, who, where, how? Cool. You will be judged off that. You'll be judged off that. Really? The Carabao Cup final is calling, my friends. The Carabao Cup final is calling. No. There so we're on the same wavelength anyway about your coming for me if we don't beat Arsenal. We are singing from the same damn hymn sheet. Fucking hell, Assad. Big up, man. Big up to you anyway, though. Like, man, I always get bare angry when it comes to Poch Prop and everything, but he's one of the good uns. He's one of the good uns, so big up to him, man. But yeah, big up to you. Maresca's sub-management has been poor, too late, and not bringing on the right people. Yeah, to be honest, Enzo on for Lavia, really get it unless he thought he could offer some more forward passing. I don't even think like his passing was terrible when he was on the pitch. It was just meh. It was nothing that I didn't think Lavia could bring in itself. Mudryk came on and was just straight Mudryk. Like some good passing here or there, but in possession, poor. And how many times have I said with Mudryk? Man is fast for no reason. He has pace for nothing. He has pace for nothing. I saw again Enzo trying to get a 1-2 with Mudryk, and Mudryk is standing there like ball to feet. I want the ball to feet. Make the run, you're fast! Make the run! Like, fucking hell, man. This man is like, I know it. I get the guy's profile. He is a playmaker. Like, we have to accept it. Man is just a playmaker. He is a good passer. He wants to link up play and create chances. That is his bag. But fuck me, learn how to use the attributes that God has blessed you with. The good Lord has blessed you with blistering pace, and you don't know how to use it, or you don't want to use it. Like, fucking hell, man. Fucking hell. It's genuinely mind-numbing at times. Genuinely mind-numbing. Remember Selhurst Park away, though. I will give you that his box crashing has improved, but I've also got no reason to believe that he's going to be the one to keep that down. I got no reason to believe that one, bruv. But I mean, the box crashing has improved. Fretty, no. Fuck out of here with that. Fuck out of here with that. We are not listening to none of that. I don't think Arsenal are going to handle us. Arsenal are scrubby too. It's in our court. If we play serious, you should be bossing them. And if we don't, someone's got to hold smoke. Yeah, bro, trust me, RSM. Man's got pace for nothing. But my bigger thing is like, yo, so what are we doing with Nkunku? Has Nkunku really fallen down the pecking order that when we need a goal, we're not trying to bring him on? Really? Like, because you look at it, Jackson wasn't doing nothing in that game. Palmer was getting more and more ineffective as the game progressed. I'm not going to ask for João Felix, as João Felix is just straight selfish and garbage. Although even then I say that, you know what the one thing João Felix is going to do? He's going to shoot. He's going to shoot. That's for sure. And I'm not even really with it with João Felix like that, because like he hasn't done anything to impress me. But I know he's going to go for a shot. And like, we needed to threaten them more. We needed to threaten them a lot more. And we weren't really doing that. Instead, it was just Mudryk, Enzo. The Cucurella sub was spot on. That was spot on. I ain't going to say nothing like that. Everything else, I was like, there's options there. Let's utilize them. Let's utilize them. Don't really know what we were doing. Now, I can't really rage about too much because, again, Nkunku weren't great against Newcastle either. But I just find it hard to believe that, we bring both of them on in the second half and neither of them would have had an impact. I would have liked to see us try at least. We talk about the strength that we have in depth. Utilize said strength. And if the players don't perform, at least you've brought them on. At least I can say that, like, you tried it and, like, they've let you down. But yeah, it's just annoying. It's just really annoying. Really annoying. Shout out to Rajib with the donation saying, big up, Lewis. I hope you're well. I have to say, even though we weren't good enough, defo 100%, we need to get a world-class goalkeeper and centre-back. Sanchez, I've had enough. Total facts. Now, I do still believe with Fofana. We've said all season he needs a lot of time to get back to the Fofana of old because of the level of injury time that he's had in the last 2 years. But that also doesn't make your super chat wrong. We do still need another centre-back. We do still need that competition in general. If anything, that would take some of the pressure off Fofana. So I completely agree with the super chat. I completely agree with what you're saying. Right, goalkeeper goes without saying. I can't be bothered for Robert Sanchez anymore. I can't be bothered. There is no point sniffing copium like one Arsenal fan acting like things are going to change. How about you show it? How about you be the change that we want to see in you instead of trying to wish it? Because I can say you were good before the pen, but it's a 90-minute game. And you weren't good enough overall because you made mistakes that led to the penalty. And now Bruno's got his first goal of the season because we love being fucking charity FC when it's fucking Manchester United. Casemiro's first goal, come to the bridge, mate. Bruno's first goal, here you are. Anthony's first assist, come to the bridge, mate. We'll give you a fucking Trivella. Can even go further back. Sancho's first goal, 2021, come to the bridge, mate. Come to the fucking bridge. Always just giving Man United to fucking pick me up. Every time. We did our best to make sure that fucking Garnacho could do well. We're just lucky Garnacho is trash. We're just lucky he's fucking trash and Højlund is trash. Otherwise, we might genuinely be sitting here talking about a defeat. Fucking ridiculous. First goal versus Chelsea in his career. Yeah. I could hear that. Even though that one's more down to fucking Kai Havertz missing 4 clear-cut chances and an opportunity to put Timo Werner through on goal. Like, what? Like, what? Fucking taking the piss. Taking the piss. I said, I need a massage. I can't really help you with that. Can't really help you with that. There's certain numbers, though, that can help. There's certain numbers that can help. I said Disasi with a little bit of pace. It is my thing. Fofana, I think, had a good 90-minute game, too. And he's kind of lucky. He's kind of lucky. Well, I say lucky. Sanchez tacks in it because he did so much more worse in the build-up to the goal than Fofana. But I actually think for the most part, he did his job. He handled Højlund really well. It's just... It's Højlund. It's Højlund. I really don't have a lot to big you up with because Højlund is fucking terrible. Højlund stinks. All that man does is look for a foul left, right, and centre and nothing else. But I mean, with the same breath, like, Fofana did his job. He did his job. I didn't think the defence was bad. Bar Gusto, obviously. Gusto was getting cooked. But Cucurella came in, did his job. James on both wings, did his job. Fofana, did his job. Colwill, did his job. I don't think any of them were to blame. It's just the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper. Mo Abi, so I didn't even think Gusto was good defensively. He got cooked. He got cooked like a good couple times. There was some good defensive moments from him. But I mean, we're clutching at straws. We're clutching at straws with that one. I won't front, man. I won't front. Like, that 45 was awful. Yes, Fofana did his job. He did his job. He wasn't bad. Even the moment leading to the pen is ultimately more on Sanchez than on him. So he's a secondary culprit for that. Now, if he was directly responsible and it was all on him, then yeah, I'd take that back. I'd take that back. But yeah, I'm not really looking at the defenders like that. I'm looking more at the forwards. Because we were building up play well, then we were getting to the final third and we were just shitting ourselves. We had to spend like 10 minutes trying to determine what Nicholas Jackson's best moment was in that game. We're literally thinking, what was his best moment? Because we didn't know what he was doing. Palmer was ineffective. Noni was ineffective. Neto was the only forward that did anything. But we're talking about the defenders. The defenders? No. Like, again, we have our questions about defenders, about the defense. This ain't the game for it. I don't think this is the game for it. This is the game where I'm just straight up looking at the forward line and Robert Sanchez. Because they weren't good enough. They weren't good enough. And ultimately, that was it. That was just it. So yeah, it's a shame. But like, look, big up to Reece James. Big up to Cucurella. They did their thing. The defenders, again, I don't think that they were the problem in this match. Moises Caicedo. As you guys can tell, we had to change a shirt at the back. Nothing to do with Cole Palmer. Shout out to Palmer every day. But man like Moises Caicedo deserves it. Man like Caicedo deserves to be on the back on the wall, bruv. He deserves to be representing the damn corner, bruv. This guy is not just a big game player. He just turns up. Turns up and drops 8 out of 10 minimum performances. Yeah, HR. We were saying it was Cucurella a few weeks ago. No. It is Moises Caicedo. Moises fucking Caicedo. Now they're all saying he's back to his best now, guys. Fuck off. Fuck right off. Moises Caicedo has been good since last season. Last season, it's just he got left on an island to die under Maurizio Pochettino. Now this season, we're playing with a bit of a structure. This man looks even better. Even better. The man want to do back to his best. No, he's always been good. He's always been good. 115 million well spent. Brighton, have another 10 mil. Have another 10 million, because why not? Because, well, actually, you know what? Take back that 10 million because you gave us Robert Sanchez, you pricks. We'll take that back, actually. But yeah. The 115, that is money well spent. Money well spent. What a baller. Best in the damn league. I will say that with chest. I will say that with chest. Man said he will win you nothing while you employ Declan I can't pass forwards Rice. How about this? My midfielder scored this weekend. Your midfielder missed a clear-cut header in the 94th minute. How about that, bruv? How about that one? I was playing like a drunk uncle last season because guess who left him on an island? Guess who? Guess who? Warning for everyone watching. Guess who, bruv? Guess who, bruv? Yeah, man. Declan, I can't pass forward Rice. Man's so conservative, he should be running for parliament, that bum. And you, man, know I've been consistent on that. You, man, know I've been consistent on that. I've said since 2020 that I did not want Declan Rice at Chelsea and he was too overpriced. I was calling him Declan overpriced because he is not that guy. He is not that guy. Caicedo is. You can play this man further back. You can play him further forward. You're getting good performances. You are getting good performances. You know exactly what you're getting with him. Man said it from last season. Those who can't see it now will see it by force this season. And people are seeing it by force. People are seeing it by force. I'm trying to find my old tweet where the Arsenal fans are trying to cook me for saying Caicedo's better than Rice. I'm really trying to find that. But you know what? Maybe God doesn't want me to find it because I'll just save that for a Carefree Reacts. Next week could be sensational. Next week could be sensational, bruv. Yeah, man, Declan overpriced, bruv. Man, like, overpriced. Best in the damn league. Best in the damn league. Man said not getting trophies, but we're getting one this season. Like I keep telling you, Tims, will you, blood? Will you, though? Will you? That is the real question, man. Man, like decline Bocco right. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Shout out to Caicedo, though. I always know I can rely on you, mate. I always know I can rely on you. You are a fucking baller. Get him. I need him to be the next one signing a contract extension, by the way. We've already given one to Palmer. We've already given one to Jackson. He must be next. He must be next. Caicedo must be next up to get that contract extension. He must be next up. Who else? Lavia, I thought, had a good game. There was some times where he moved the ball a little bit too slow, but I thought he had a good game. And we've said it so many times. This man is so damn good at inviting pressure into him and playing his way out of it. He is so good at it. He has got that role on. He's got that role on lock. On lock. That's why I said my problem just came down to the final third. It came down to the final third. Now, I know regardless what happens next week, I know we can win the midfield battle. I know we can do that. The attack should be able to cause the defense problems. Everything else, shit, we'll figure out. We'll figure out. Well, that'll be so real. Arsenal's attack, we should be locking all of them up. We should be locking all of them up. Like Martinelli, Saka. Really? Really? Why'd you guys never beat Arsenal recently? Brother, you know this is a dumb question when the last time was literally because Robert Sanchez passed it to Declan Rice. Literally just that. If that one move doesn't happen, we win the game. That's it. We win the game. So, you know that's a disingenuous comment. And the 5-0, we were walking into a 3-0 minimum in that game. Minimum. You take one look at that lineup, man. Fucking Gilchrist debut at right back at the Emirates. What? Disasi and Badiashile, when Chalobah and Thiago Silva have nearly locked up Manchester City 2 days before. But then our genius manager's like, I'm going to drop them for fitness. Meanwhile, Enzo Fernandez on a hernia injury, you can play 2 games in 2 days, mate. You can play 2 games in 2 days. Prick. Fuck Pochettino. Fucking prick. Disgrace. Disgrace. Man said if Mudryk doesn't get lucky with... It would have been 1-0 then. You still wouldn't have won. You still wouldn't have won. So what are we doing? That's still 1-0. And we still win. Ultimately, comes down to Sanchez passing to Declan Rice. Man said 4-1 Arsenal. Swear down. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah, Hanaj, you can have the link if you're about. Trust, man. Man brought Silva on at 5-0. That is one of the single most disrespectful things I have ever seen at Chelsea. Thiago fucking Silva, at his age, at his experience, you wheel him out at 5-0 at the Emirates. Prick. Absolute disgrace. Man at 3-0 brought on Chalobah. What? Oh my... Facts, man. Facts. Fucking Gilchrist instead of Achimpong or Chalobah, ain't that facts? Bro, it was 1-0 at half time because people don't talk about this. Havertz disaster class in the first half. Disaster class. We could barely get out of our half all game. But Havertz was Havertzing. Then in the second half, we conceded the second and then just everyone fell apart. Everyone fell apart. And then the shit guy finally scored. And then he scored again. That was it. First half was disgraceful. He should have had like 2 himself in that game. But all he was doing was diving and missing chances. Maybe Arteta said something to get into his head. God knows. God knows. Tim's Poch tax. Poch tax. That is the beauty of, well, I say the beauty, the only positive of Poch still being in charge for that game. I can disconnect from it like that because I just say it was on Poch. Not my decision. You man chose to keep Poch. There you are, 5-0 at the Emirates. Stand by your manager. Stand by your decisions. Not my problem. Now, God forbid if we were to lose by a similar scoreline in this. Oh boy. Oh boy, yeah, that's gonna be something that hurts. That's going to be something that fucking hurts for years. Especially with it being at home too. But I am not worried. I am not worried. Poch didn't lose at the bridge. Poch didn't win at the bridge. So he didn't win. He didn't win. So yeah. Oh boy. Oh fucking hell. We had better fucking win that one. We always beat you. So you had better win. I swear if we win, don't go running. Don't go running. Don't go anywhere. And before you even ask, I'm not going anywhere. This is my job. So I literally can't go anywhere. I will be here, win or lose. If I go to the game, there'll be a post-match review. There will be a post-match review. So, we will be there. Regardless what happens, we will be there. We beat you when we won the UCL and you were 8th. And yeah, guess who missed a clear-cut 1v1? Guess who missed a clear-cut 1v1, Tims?
That's the donkey. You're a donkey.
There you are. There you are. Right, I've been going on for too long anyway. Let me drop this link and see who's about. Let me drop that link and see who's about. Big up to everybody that's locked in, though. Shout out to all you, man. Shout out to all you, man. And yeah, up the Chelsea. Up the Chelsea. Smash the like, subscribe, super chat if you want to guarantee your comment gets read out and all of that. Chelsea standard, not Arsenal. You lot signed him. So I don't know what you're talking about, bro. You lot chose to sign him. And now you lot are begging for a striker. Man, like clinical, but I need a striker. Kai, you already know the vibes. You already know the fucking vibes. But yeah, we'll see if anyone's about. If not, easy stream. Chill stream. I'm gonna go bang myself a little chest day before what's it called? A-listers. That's it. We got A-listers at 8 p.m. Yay. Yay. For anyone else, I do not want top row. I do not want top row. You had Henry, Wright, and now you have Havertz. Now you have Havertz. Oh dear. I know that brother ain't helping with shit. Because once you get that striker, bro, someone's got to get benched. And if it's your top goal, if it's your highest earner, hey, he can't be benched. I will say that. You will not be benching Odegaard. And if you try play him on the wings, haha. Oh boy. Oh boy, you are asking for problems. You are asking for fucking problems. Because that shit is fucking mad. That shit is fucking mad. Sheik, big up to you, man. If you want the link as well, let me know. It'll be good to get you on the show too. And yeah, in fact, as well, we're going to be live on Sheik's channel straight after A-listers too. So there's going to be another one. There's going to be another episode. There we go. All right, cool. Fuck's sakes. Instagram, you're taking the fucking piss today. I swear down. What the fuck? Fucking work. There we go. There we go. All right, cool. Yes, Scott, big up, brother. What are you saying? 24 hours removed from that disappointment.
Yeah. I kind of feel the same I did yesterday, honestly. Like nothing's really changed. Yeah. Just feel
are you with me
basically
where
the
it's
same.
more Sanchez than Fofana now? Because I kind of thought it was more Fofana too, but the more I watch it back, like you still think it's more Fofana?
Like it's 50-50. Like they're both at fault. Like and because like ultimately we can say what we want about Sanchez, and yes, he makes a mistake. Like he makes a mistake, he's an idiot. But like if Fofana just decides not to be a bozo, he clears that we're not talking about Sanchez.
Yeah.
Like if he's not an idiot, like if he reads the game, that's the thing. Like, and this is why, by the way, he'll never ever not never ever. He is nowhere near, I'll say right now, being a top centre back, because any top centre back reads that ball. Any top centre back reads that ball, reads the height of it, and clears it. Even if they get the slightest touch on it, they still get enough on it to take it away from Højlund. Sean's put it right there. Silva reads that. Terry reads that. Van Dijk reads that. Saliba reads that. These type of centre backs read that.
That's it. Yeah, I mean,
they read that ball. How many times have we seen that ball played and a centre back gets on the end of it and it looks like a terrible pass?
AC, I'll be so real, in the build-up, I still think Sanchez puts Colwill into that position because it was a poor pass into him. And he had pressure on him in the build-up leading to that anyway. That's why I was looking at Sanchez more than Fofana. But I also agree with Scott's point. Fofana can't be like completely absolved of responsibility either. But that pass in the build-up is why I'm looking at Sanchez more.
Yeah, like that's why for me it's 50-50. Because like as I said, the stupidness from Sanchez, like it doesn't need to dive. Like I can't understand why he does it. Because like I think he thinks that maybe Højlund can get the touch and potentially sneak it in, so he has to dive at his feet, but it's still stupid. But yeah, like but it's
you just gotta like at least stand him off. With an angle that tight, you just gotta make sure like there's no option between your legs, pause. And like other than that, he ain't gonna do nothing. Like Højlund's even got the accuracy to get it between those legs anyway. He's a fucking scrub. Fucking stupid.
Like,
I don't know if you've seen as well though with the brief. I've seen the briefings drop, and it looks like we're gonna live or die by Robert Sanchez. So I'm now at a point where if he keeps dropping these sorts of performances, I'm gonna look at Maresca.
Yeah, no, like that's fair, and like it's ultimately going to be his sword to live or die by. Like, hopefully, it doesn't cost us. We don't know at this point, and we won't know to the end of the season, and we look back and see what might have been. But yeah, like this, you know, it's going to be one of those things.
For me, at least, if you gave him even Jorgensen one game on as a starter and drop Sanchez to the bench, you at least tell him that his position isn't untouchable. Right now, we're treating him like he's untouchable. He's had a big mistake leading to a goal again, and we decide to come out with this briefing talking about how we believe that what was the wording? His decision making will eventually catch up with his talent. This is copium.
It has done though. His talent was never good in the first place. But
you're saying the reverse effect? Smart.
Oh yeah, no, that's bro. You know what I've felt about Sanchez since he got here. Like he has never been good. He wasn't good at Brighton. He was average at best. He's average at best, and they've also improved on him. Like Verbruggen is a better goalkeeper than him.
I don't know what Jorgensen is doing in training to not even get like a little bit of an opportunity. Because we're doing just Conference League minutes where this brought, like, I actually think the more I think about it, Sanchez would be better off just for the Conference League because at least you could just try and play out the back with minimal pressure. Even you can't fuck that up. I hope.
Yeah.
But like at least for Jorgensen, like we could actually get a full idea of his abilities, even at some point in the next few matches.
Yeah. No, I
He's
agree.
got
But
more
like,
room to grow as well. Sorry.
that's cool. I agree. I'm just to the point with like some of these players though, where it's like, and especially the two goalkeepers, like this season when it comes to our goalkeepers is going to be kind of average anyway. Unfortunately, just because both the goalkeepers we've got are pretty average. So that's something you're just gonna have to ride out for the rest of the season. I said, hopefully it doesn't cost us, and I don't think it will ultimately. Like it might cost us a point here and there or whatever, like as we've already seen, but I don't think it's going to cost us full stop, like from getting top 4. But like these scouts and ownership group and sporting directors, like they have to at some point the penny has to drop in terms of signing an elite level talent. They've done it with one guy. They've done it. They've managed to do it twice, with 2 players, and potentially 3, depending on how Jackson does this season. Because like I'll be real, if he hits 20+ goals, he's already world class in my estimation in the league. I mean,
Penalties, innit?
Yeah. So like they've got 2, so and potentially Lavia as well, depending on how season. So that you're looking at 2, potentially up to 3 or 4 world class players that they've signed elite. But like the 2 areas, they've yet to do that is defense, and so like and goalkeeper as well. So like we've done enough in the attack now. I think there's still some more to get, but I think getting Estevao in. And then with whoever else is left, if we see a little bit of improvement and, you know, chemistry build with like Sancho and Neto and whatever happens going forward, then that's calm. The midfield calm, especially with Santos coming back. And if Leslie can like go somewhere else and you know, start to show a bit, because like he actually looked decent like when we played him at the start of the season in preseason. It's like if he can go to
players,
if he can go to somewhere that's going to be good, then our midfield sorted. Spend some fucking money and proper money on some centre backs and a goalkeeper. Like I saw Gooney's tweet earlier about the centre backs. I didn't agree entirely with what he said, but he mentioned Bastoni. Go and get Bastoni. Go and get me Bastoni. And like if we were being serious, I tell you what, if these rumours are true and we were being serious, go and get me Bastoni and Ruben Diaz as centre backs.
Yeah, that would at least throw to death the idea that we refuse to sign anybody above a certain age bracket. And also just brings in the experience and quality. Goes without saying with fucking Diaz.
Go and get those 2 centre-backs and someone like a Diogo Costa. I'm not saying him specifically, but he is always just the first guy that comes to mind when I speak about goalkeepers. And then all of a sudden I know you're serious about pushing on. Because like we are a top 4 team. Like, yeah, I don't care what people say. People can do the like bitching and moaning and crying shit, and like we're still a top 4 team. You can't tell me that we're not. We are currently 4th, and there are maybe at best 4 teams better than us. That's it.
There we go. I'm dropping Sheik's the link to Sheik's channel in the title, guys. So everybody head over there and sub. We're going to be live on his channel at 10 p.m. Just quickly, Scott, you said not just Sanchez, but a couple other players. Who are those other players?
Oh, every centre back not named Colwell. The both goalkeepers. Like I said it in the group chat the other day. Like I have a list, and I keep going through it, of about 11 or 12 players that if they left tomorrow, I would not bat an eyelid.
Every centre back except Colwell, yeah.
And some of the players on that list are players that I like, but I just don't care, because at the end of the day, I think going forwards, they're not going to be here long term, or shouldn't be here long term, if we want to get to where we want to get to.
Sam, people on Maresca at this point are fucking idiots.
Yeah, and they're 2 things. They're fucking idiots, and number one, they're fucking idiots. Number 2, most of I guarantee all of them were Poch in last season. We'll give Poch time.
Yeah, either that or I will say reactionary. Very, very reactionary. Because there might be some people who said it and was just like, yeah, nah, maybe not. But yeah, for me, Very, very reactionary. Be critical. I got no issues with people being critical. I am not going to do overly defensive bullshit for Maresca. Like I've already said, I said it on today's stream. You choose to live or die by Sanchez, cool. Let him make more fuck ups and I'm pointing at you. Because you're the one choosing to play him every week. But it is way too early for that. It is way too... I know you're not making it up. I know you're not. But it's way too early for that bullshit. But yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Some people never really gave him a chance from the shout. Some people are still bitter over Poch being sacked. Some people are reactionary. It's one of the three. It's one of the three. For me, I still believe in Maresca, but like there is things that I'm looking at and I'm saying, okay, you've got to rectify this, or I'm looking at you because I am blindly defending you. I know like you're going to make mistakes. I said it when he first joined. He needs to be afforded more chances than Pochettino because he's not an experienced manager. He's going to make fuck-ups. But ultimately, the targets are still there. And the targets aren't changing. You must get top 4. You must get a trophy. So, yeah, you better get that done. And everything else we're going to judge and assess as the season goes through. But yeah, shout out to Sheik as well, bro. Big up to you.
Big up.
Another year without winning at Old Trafford. Another season. It's just fucking annoying. But
yeah.
Yo, what did you make of the game, bro?
Yeah. First things first. Big up to you. Big up to everybody on the panel. Shout out to CP. Shout out to Scott. Thank you for having me on. Of course. But yeah, I think it's a little disappointing, or I would say it is disappointing in terms of like our aspect of the game. It in a sense does feel like 2 points dropped because I think especially in the second half we had enough chances for us to win the game, and if we didn't have Garnacho who's playing and had he been subbed off, maybe it'd be a different story. But I come out of that game and it's like I'm happy with a point. I'm okay with a point. Yes, it's 2 points dropped, but I was in, like I said, man, 2 weeks ago we were in hell under Ten Hag. The fact that I could come out of a game and say that it was potentially 2 points dropped. I don't know when was the last time I ever said that. In terms of Chelsea, though, I give full respect to, first of all, Caicedo, absolute amazing player. Like I've always praised him in the start of the season, last season too, in terms of the player that he is, and he showed it. That goal that he scored was absolute quality, top quality. The rest of the team, I think for you guys, like Nani, Madueke, and Gusto, that right-hand side was poor. That's what I thought was poor. I feel like we should have attacked that side more. Rashford had that one moment where he got the better of Gusto, and I feel like he should have tried to do that more, but he was taken off, and it was probably because of a yellow card. Who knows? But in terms of like the game itself, it's it is a little disappointing. Højlund was terrible. Bruno had his occasional game. Even though like moments he showed there was quality, that one pass where he made to Xerxes, and he was through an on goal. But yeah, it's just that one miss that he had where he just skied it, where he should have taken a touch. There were just so many chances that we had where we couldn't capitalize. But I'm not surprised. This is the quality of our team. Like I've said, these certain players shouldn't be starting. Garnacho, the likes of, he's best off the bench. These are just problems that we have, and I feel like coming into the next manager, Ruben, he's gonna have some of these problems too, and we're gonna have to look at it. But Chelsea perspective, I think this whole like Maresca out, the outcry is crazy. I think it's a little bit ridiculous. I don't think it's that bad of a performance to be like. I mean, okay, it is performance-wise. Some players didn't turn up, but I think Enzo scores that chance. It's a completely different story. You had that one opportunity there. Other than that, rest of the game,
even if Palmer doesn't overthink in the first half.
yeah. Palmer and Madueke, he hits the post from where he is in that situation. You score there. Like I look at some moments where it could have gone all over the place. I think, yes, we had more chances, but I think it could have finished a win for you guys. It could have gone either way. So I think, I don't think it's to be concerned right now. I think there's still a lot more to play. You still have to play Arsenal, which I still think you guys can get a result in that game too. Looking at Arsenal and how they've been performing right now as well. So let's say you guys beat Arsenal next week. Conversations are completely different. These same people who are going to be saying Maresca are probably going to be like, oh, what a masterclass performance by Maresca. He outclassed Arteta, stuff like that. So it's like, yeah, I think it's just too early in that aspect. But in terms of us, it's a little disappointing. I feel like we should have won, but it's cool, man. It is what it is. We move with the point. We have an easy run that we're kind of getting into right now, and most importantly, Ruben Amorim's joining soon. So I think that's what we need to focus more on at this moment. But yeah.
That's the thing. I think for you guys, it wasn't really a case of... Actually, I'm going to touch that. Just for this comment quickly.
Yeah.
Expecting more than top 4. We are not going to contend for the league title. I don't believe that at all. So, if we're arguing 4th versus 3rd, what's the point? My whole thing is just get back into the top 4 where we should have been last season and keep it stepping from there. If we get 3rd, great. I don't think we're going to get 3rd. If we do, nice. It don't ultimately mean anything. You get the same thing, just top 4 in the UCL again. That's what I want, so we can get everybody's wages back up, and then we can start looking at being able to get higher earning players on those wages. Then we can talk about contending. 4th or 3rd does that, so who gives a damn?
Also, I'll be real. Like, I think we are the at best 4th best squad in the league. Like, I know that City and Liverpool for me are 1 and 2. And then I'd say Arsenal is a close 3rd because they're missing so much. Like, outside of their defense, I still think they're missing something in midfield and in attack. Like, their attack stinks, and their midfield is good, but is still missing something. Their defense is unreal. You can't question that. And yeah, Liverpool's and City's are clear, even with the problems that both teams have. So at best, we're the 4th best squad. So it's like at that point, like all you can really hope for is top 4, maybe a push to 3rd. If Arsenal or Liverpool or City really take like a big hit in terms of injuries. So yeah, at that point, just get 4th and kind of push from there. But that's why I say like get to 4th, and then next season I expect these owners and sporting directors and this team with some additions of quality to push on further. But if we're signed, like this is why when I'm seeing people talk about centre back signings and I'm people saying get Diamande or bring back Anselmino, like no, why get another 20-year-old? Yeah, people were asking to bring him back into the squad when he's playing his first this is his first full season of professional football.
We are dying, man.
Facts. And people bringing in Diamande, who's 20. Like we already have a 20-year-old centre back currently in our team. Like, you want to bring another 20-year-old into defense? Like, no. Like, even if he's good, I don't care. Like, the whole point of what we're missing is experience. Don't bring me another 20-year-old centre back, please.
Yeah, like, allow that, man. Fucking hell.
I kind of disagree with one thing about Scott is I think we can get 3rd. I'm sorry, this Arsenal team. We keep on saying their defense is god tier. They've conceded as much as we have. We can say it's mostly the people who have been injured, their left backs or right backs, but then they have replacements for, right? Ben White's not been well. We got Julian Timber, guys. We got Calafiori with Kivior, who was great for us last season. So I don't think that's good enough. And you can see the second Odegaard's gone, they're fucked. They're fucked. We have a chance to be good in at least 3rd, at most. And in terms of signings next season, let's say we don't get, I don't think we're going to get a Bastoni. We can say pay the money. Sometimes the player needs to leave, and we know how hard it is to get Italians out of Italy, especially when Inter Milan have a chance to win the league again and do well in the Champions League again, right? With Inzaghi, who's a better coach no matter what we say. Like a center back who's available on free. Keep on telling everyone. John, if you rate him as highly as Bastoni, Jonathan Tah is running out of contract at 2025 this summer. He's the prime age of 27. He's been leading Bayern Leverkusen to a league-winning side that's been undefeated. They're challenging again for the league again with Bayern Munich and Leipzig again this season. And he's running out of a contract. And he's a right center back on a free. We can get him. It's all about wages, but we can afford that. It's fucking Leverkusen. We could easily pay with even our current wage budget more than them.
Getting back to the UCL as well raises that too.
Exactly. And the biggest thing would be for us is goalkeeper. But we have to scout again. I'm sorry, Diego Costa is not good enough, I'm telling you. I've been saying this to everyone for the past year. He's
whatever we gotta do again, go do it. I know we got 10 goalkeepers. I don't care getting 11th.
No, I know, but I'm telling you, everyone, he's Kepa in disguise. He's 6 foot. He's not good at claiming crosses. He's good at ball playing, better than Kepa, but he's like Kepa. He's short. His reach isn't that good. I'm telling you, he's Kepa in disguise because he has the same release clause as Kepa too, guys. At 70 million euros.
I mean, you make a decent argument. I've seen one game from him and it didn't even do much for me. So, yeah, a lot of the chat don't seem too keen on him. I'll be so real. I just want someone better than Sanchez.
No, I'm saying that, but I'm telling you, Diego Costa is kept in disguise. Just straight up on that point.
You're talking about Diego Costa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily like. I don't know. Like, I switch on him a lot because he's meant to be this young talent, but like, whenever I see him, all I see is like bozo moments. So, but then again, I don't watch him a lot. So,
Yeah, it might just be a thing of us just big name bias and all of that. We've heard his name enough times. We're thinking, yeah, bring him. But in reality, he might not be all that.
yeah, I would. I don't know. Apparently, Selena's meant to be good. He's meant to be the guy for the
So is
future.
Mike
You've got
Penders.
Penders. And Jorgensen, like from what I read, is supposed to be also talented as well. So, who actually knows?
But we don't give him any minutes, and it drives me fucking insane.
No, but I'll be real. Like, I think you. My thing with Jorgensen is I still think that like, even if he's better than Sanchez, which I think he is, I still think he's like just not top quality.
No, but my point is, Scott,
I could hear that,
like,
but like, I'd rather find it out in game, so I can at least know that we've tried.
No, Scott. But my point is though, is that we've spent so much money in the past 2 seasons on all these goalkeepers, and none of them. Well, whatever. Who knows on Selena and Penders? But like as of right now, none of them seem to be good enough to even be a top 6 level goalkeeper.
No, I agree. Like, I think Jorgensen could maybe be a top 6. Like he could be on par with someone like a Vicario. But like ultimately, that still isn't good enough to like go any further than maybe top 4 at best.
I like Petrovic, but like I don't know.
Yeah,
Maresca apparently doesn't rate his ball playing ability. But then again, we have Sanchez, and he's a problem. Oh, can I say this by the way? Like, the more games that we go forward that Sanchez costs us, like, it's now going to be on Maresca. You're persistent with the guy. Like that's
we're
why
all on that wavelength
I don't
now.
want to be like reactionary or anything until we've played 10 games. We've played 10 games now. You're going to keep playing Sanchez, and we do not get top 4. That's on Maresca.
Yep, we're all in agreement because it's a briefing that dropped today. It's told us exactly what we needed to know now. We know that regardless of what happens, it looks like Sanchez is going to be given the number 1. He's going to be given endless opportunities to try and play himself out of this terrible bozo gene that he's got. So, okay, cool. This is now with the manager's approval. So you must be held accountable now too.
This is like Pep's CE 16-17 with Claudio Bravo. But eventually Bravo got dropped, and Willy Caballero was going to go for the second half of the season. How long do we have to persist with Sanchez? Is it until like he keeps costing us games and we end up 5th or 6th by like December, or like what? What's it gonna take? Or does he have to get injured? Because that's what it took last season. Petrovic wasn't even playing cup games, and then Sanchez got injured, and then Petrovic got in there, and then he became undroppable. So is that what it's going to take? I don't wish injuries on anyone, but
well, I mean, that's what happened last time. God knows, because Sanchez has been making errors for a few games now. We've seen errors against Liverpool. We've seen good and bad moments against Forest, errors against Brighton. We've seen errors against Newcastle. And now we're seeing errors in this game. This is 6 matches that we've spoken about. I could go far back to City as well and add that one too. The only reason why I didn't bring it up was because his form improved after that. But ultimately, he's been making errors for how many games that he's been allowed to keep playing his way through them? What's the point? We show ruthlessness with Enzo. We show ruthlessness with Mudryk, but we're not showing it with Sanchez.
But we say form improved. Like, I don't even necessarily agree, because we've seen it with Kepa as well. We've seen Kepa have a few games where he pulls off a few like camera-esque saves and it looks good, and all of a sudden it looks like he's picking up a bit of form, and then he makes a bozo mistake and again that costs us. We've seen Kepa do this as well. So like, you know, when people were overly praising Sanchez for those games, I wasn't. He was just doing the job he was supposed to be doing all along. But lo and behold, he's still a bozo. So like, it doesn't matter to me. Against Arsenal, the way Arsenal like play on set pieces, they are gonna toy with Sanchez for fun. They're gonna toy, and that's the only way Arsenal can really score against us, because their attack is shit. But they'll beat us on set pieces because of Sanchez and because we are terrible on set pieces. Oh,
that does worry me a little bit. I won't front.
Worry me a
Yeah,
lot.
I can't lie. The thing with like the like what's it called? Him being like him taking players out when it's like performance is weird, because like you're right, he's done it with everyone outside of Sanchez.
And
Like,
yeah, I don't get it. What's so different with him?
the only thing I can think of is because of his position, but like even then I just find it odd.
I just think it's because
Like, I understand the instructions are for him to play out the back. I'm not questioning that. His playing out the back's not been good. That's
Wait,
him.
Scott, are you comparing it to like Enzo being dropped and Mudryk being dropped?
Yeah, like basically everyone that has where there's been an issue in terms of like either not performing or you can like or whatever, he has taken them out of the team. Enzo, Mudryk, Sancho. I'm trying to think of who else. Like keeping Nkunku out of the team, for example.
Yeah, but like with those other players, we have like Nkunku not getting into the team. That's because he's not better than Palmer, and Jackson is just on fire this season, although he stunk yesterday. When you look at Mudryk not playing in the team, is because we have Neto and Sancho who are ahead of him. Sancho not playing the past few games, there's context towards that. He couldn't play against United.
Yeah, but Mudryk did start the first two games, I think.
Yeah, but that's because we didn't have Neto and we didn't have Sancho at that point. So, and look at Enzo not being able to play currently. That's because Lavia is now fit, and Lavia is better than Enzo, and so is Caicedo. Caicedo's undroppable at this point. So, like, there's context. With Sanchez, we, at least probably in his mind, we don't have a better goalkeeper, or we didn't bring in a better goalkeeper. Which I think it's bold, because Petrovic is better than Sanchez, but you sent him out on loan and you kept Sanchez. That's on you. You had a better goalkeeper.
I disagree slightly in the sense of like because the thing I'd say is like with Lavia, for example, I agree he has turned out to be better than Enzo, but you could argue before he came back into the team that we hadn't seen enough of Lavia, like in terms of actual not friendly games, to say he was definitively better than Enzo. I always thought he would be anyway. But what I'm saying is like you'd only be able to tell that from training, and then it's the argument of like surely that Jorgensen must be as like that must be what it is. Jorgensen just isn't good in training.
However, and before even when Lavia was injured, Enzo hasn't shown enough. And wait, what?
No, I agree. That's what I'm saying. But like,
oh, this is old. Never mind. I got a notification. It's old. What am I saying? When Lavia was injured, Enzo playing was still not that good. Enzo's been poor this season, and Lavia again. You said not to count preseason, but like I am going to look at it because during preseason, Lavia was one of our best players in general. There's a reason why people were saying Lavia in this team was undroppable. Put Lavia next to Caicedo, or put Lavia next to Enzo. People were saying that Caicedo doesn't start in the team.
Now I remember that. So, I do remember people saying that, and I was like, "You guys are high."
Crazy. Yeah, smoking crack.
So that's why.
Not even Cali. Straight
coming back from injury, Enzo not even playing that good. It makes sense why Lavia's back now in the team. But with Sanchez, again, maybe you're right. Maybe Jorgens is not showing enough in training, or maybe I was going to say Poch. Maybe Maresca believes in Sanchez.
Oh boy!
Oh, listen, I might. I like Maresca, man. I really do, but keep making stupid mistakes, and
I think this is this is probably strike 2 because I think Brighton was strike 1, but he got away with it because we won the game. This is definitely strike 2. He has one more big error, and then I think he's getting dropped.
This is strike.
Oh, you're talking about direct errors leading to goals.
This is strike 2. This is strike 2.
Oh, this is strike 3.
In terms of a game. I'm not even talking about errors. This is the second game where he's been absolutely awful in goal.
Bro, this
like
is
the Liverpool
3.
one, you could say like it's not directly there because again it was a really good cross right into Salih's. He could have done better, yeah, but it wasn't his direct error that led to the goal. In the Brighton game, it was his direct error. And no, I'm telling you what Maresca's mentality. Stop, Prime. I'm not talking about me. I'm saying what Maresca's thoughts are.
Sorry.
I'm saying Maresca in his mind is gonna give him 3 strikes. This is his second. He has one more error leading to goal that cost us in a game, and he's cooked. That's it.
We're gonna risk that with Arsenal next.
If that's Maresca's mentality,
because he gave Enzo like a couple games, and Enzo had some really bad games dropped. Like that's how it happened.
I know, but it's like forget the errors leading to goals. When you're a goalkeeper, it should just be straight errors.
That's not true.
His errors are worse, leading to straight points just being dropped as well as compared to other players.
Enzo only got dropped because Lavia came back from injury. So, like,
no, but even then, like, if he was a manager who wasn't able to, like, differentiate quality, then he would have just kept Enzo. You know, he would have just kept playing Enzo. Enzo, because it's a big game, that's a big money signing. But he was like, you know what, Lavia, Caicedo works better. They have better physicality. They have a better understanding.
Because if he thought Enzo was playing that bad, he would have just played his boy Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall hasn't played in the Premier League yet.
But I'm sure that he knows that Dewsbury Hall isn't up to the speed in the Prem.
But Dewsbury Hall at least knows his system.
So we say that, and yet when we see him play, like, it doesn't really look like he's the one. Like, we say this, but then when I look at the games with the B team, KDH is not the one that seems like he's... Like, if you played it in isolation, you would not be able to point out, oh, this is the guy who's been with the coach the longest. It just doesn't look like that.
True. But yeah, what you're saying about mistakes, I think from Maresca's point of view... if you can't listen to what I'm saying, then shut up, please. But yeah, Maresca's point of view, I think it's only one mistake from Sanchez, because if you're talking about what he did against United yesterday, like, I would say the one against Liverpool, it's probably equally just as bad.
For me, the thing is, like, this is the thing, like, the Liverpool one, it was like the play wasn't instigated from his error. Like, he made a mistake in not coming out, but it's not like he gave the ball to Salah. Salah made a great cross in, and it was a good run from the midfield. Whereas you look at the Brighton game, bro, he just gave it to them. He straight passed it to the other player, and the player scored. You look at this game, Højlund was not getting to that ball. He tripped him and gave him the pen. So that's what I mean. Like, those are very clear. And I think I do agree. Like, from the briefing that we got, it seems like the club wants to stick with Sanchez, and it's going to take, like, that's what I'm saying, 3 instances of really awful games to Maresca to be like, here's the evidence. You have to let me drop him. Like, we had to give up on this project of having Sanchez. I don't know. Because if he doesn't do it, then I'm looking at Maresca, bro. Then I'm actually looking at Maresca. Why you keep sticking with him?
I think for me, like, because goalkeepers, you got to have different standards, because nearly every error could lead to a chance on goal or an immediate goal. Like, I keep saying it, the further back you go, the less mistakes you're allowed to make. Why are we persisting with this? Because this is something that we've seen from last season to this season. It's not even something new where it's like, oh, he's starting to be a little bit more error prone. No, he's been error prone. And we've tried to ignore it as much as possible. We were like, at the start of the season, you want to blame it on Poch tax. Calm will blame it on Poch tax too. Nah, you just stink. You just stink. Yeah. And we're going to persist with this with Arsenal coming up. If Sanchez is directly responsible, you are going to get a lot of criticism yourself as manager because you're persisting to play him. Maybe, like, I'm going to be annoyed if Arsenal is what's going to be the cutoff point for him to get dropped. Because we're going to throw that fixture away again.
The thing that would be super annoying would be that, let's say if you actually have a good performance against Arsenal, but then you drop points, draw or lose because of mistakes from Sanchez, which you know could have been avoided had the manager dropped him. Again, it's just stuff like that. It's like, I see that.
If it takes, again, I don't want it to come to this, but you know, sometimes you gotta lose a battle to win a war. If it takes that against Arsenal for Sanchez
Don't
to
say it.
be team,
Don't
listen,
say it.
Yeah, I was
I
about
know
to
we
say.
don't, I know we don't want it.
Shut
I
up
know we
right
don't
now.
want it. But I'll take a 2-2 howler
Fucking
if
guy.
it means he's dropped.
Oh,
I'll take a
Prime.
2-2. Okay, I'll take it. I'll
oh.
take it.
No,
That's criminal, bro.
See, that's the issue though, Prime. Why do you have to take that for him to be dropped?
Because
he
he's
should just be
not
dropped
going to be
regardless.
dropped regardless, bro. So I listen. I don't.
Nah, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I'd rather we literally drop points to a relegation team because it's Sanchez.
That's what I was about to say. Like, I can
So
hear that
hard,
argument.
bro. Like,
I can hear that argument against anyone else other than Arsenal.
Thank
Fuck
you.
Arsenal.
Scott
know.
gets
The
it.
week
Scott gets
after that,
No, there's
Leicester.
two teams.
To the break.
Spurs. I was like Spurs and Arsenal, bro. I'm not taking any Sanchez players.
Outside
I
of
don't care
Spurs
how
and
much I hate
Arsenal,
him.
fuck that.
But here's the thing.
Do
You
that
guys-
shit against Leicester or some bullshit.
Yeah, innit?
Yeah, bro. Ipswich Town,
understand.
like, please,
You
bro.
guys don't understand. It needs to be high profile for him to get dropped. It has to be. You
No.
think
Yeah,
against
it's already,
Leicester?
well, guess what, bro? It's already been high profile
Hold on.
yesterday.
Yeah. Yesterday was
Guys,
high
guys,
profile.
let's all
Exactly.
be
It's
honest
high
with each
profile,
other. We're gonna put 5 goals against Leicester. Do you think losing 5-1 or winning 5-1, whereas Sanchez Howler is gonna mean anything against Leicester? No, it's not. No one cares.
No,
one
I'm saying,
cares.
and you know what? The exact situation that you said, a 2-2 draw because of Sanchez. I'd
We're
rather
not
take
drawing-
it against Leicester
We're not
City
drawing
than
2-2
Arsenal.
against Leicester. We're not drawing 2-2 against Leicester.
I'm saying,
So-
but given that situation, if I had
No.
to choose, bro, I'm choosing any other team but Arsenal, bro. I'm telling you right now, like, I don't want Arsenal.
Again, I'm only saying Arsenal because it's the next big game we're playing. I would have had it against United if that game was 2-2, 2 big mistakes. That would have been perfect, but it didn't happen. So Arsenal, hey, whatever, guys, we have to hold that if it means he's dropped. I'm sorry.
Nah, bro. I'm not hearing that.
I don't want it to happen. I don't want it to happen. By
Yeah,
the
you
way,
guys
I'm
have
just
to
saying
beat
if
them.
it
You have to
does,
beat them.
I
Yeah.
can see the positive from it, him being dropped. I
Nah,
can
bro,
see
I'm
it.
so sorry. Like, we need to put the nail in the coffin.
won't be
I'm telling you right
positive.
now.
I think
need
you
to put the
can
nail in
beat
the
them
coffin.
too. I think you can beat
I
this Arsenal
agree.
team. You can.
I
You
agree.
can.
We haven't beaten
100%.
them at home since 2018, bro. There ain't no fucking positives in that.
That's what I'm telling him, bro. I'm not.
I agree.
You don't agree though. You literally say you would take a 2-2 draw.
No,
with
I
Sanchez
said
Bozo heirs.
no. I said I agree that we can beat them. However, I want Sanchez gone from the team.
Yeah, but I'm not taking it against Arsenal, bro. I'm gonna be real with you.
Okay, but
Also,
it
I'm
has
a big
to come against
I
someone.
will. Yeah, like I agree with what Kishan said. Like, I'll keep Sanchez in this team if it means we beat Arsenal. I don't care.
Yeah, I can't
Like-
lie, bro.
I don't care.
If it means we
Someone
get the 3
said-
points and we put them in the bin, their title race
Yeah.
in the
I'm
bin,
getting-
nail in the
the way I'm
coffin, bro,
getting
I'll
cooked-
take it.
The way I'm getting cooked in
Yeah.
the chat is crazy.
Yeah, because
you're
you're
kind
saying
of
it'll
being
be a
crazy, bro.
necessary
Yeah, because you
evil
say
to
you
lose
take a
to
draw against
Arsenal.
Arsenal to get like
I'm
like,
not saying I want it. I'm saying I can see the positive.
I'm not hearing that though. That's what we're saying.
yeah, nah.
I think
Like,
I think he should be dropped by
Big
now,
up, Jimmy.
because let's say you beat Arsenal. Sanchez has a good performance. Everyone's gonna warn for him to be in the squad. He performed well. They're gonna say he played well. He didn't have that howler of a mistake, but he
Guys,
did yesterday. Like yesterday, I'm not even kidding. I genuinely am saying this. I don't think we would have scored other than that Sanchez mistake. We couldn't. Look at how many chances we had. We couldn't score.
It was just one of
Bruno
those days that the
chance
ball was not going in the back of the net.
Yeah, it just was one of those days, and it was starting to. Honestly, I was starting to
trash.
like realize that. But then Sanchez makes that mistake, which, by the way, like I've seen some people are blaming Fofana for that. Yes, Fofana could have done a little bit better, but that pass was, first of all, really good. Credit to Casemiro. Also, Højlund messed up the touch. He didn't even get a right touch. Had he taken a good touch, he had a shot that he could have taken right away. But he messed the touch up, and it goes to Sanchez, and he makes the foul, right? Other than that, I really don't think we would have scored in that game. I'm being so genuinely honest, because we couldn't. It was just one of those days where we couldn't. But he makes that mistake and costs you points, and yeah, it is. What it is.
I said this to Flawless. I can fully understand why you man have the third worst goal scoring record in the Prem.
Yeah,
your attack stinks. Like the fact that the only dude that turned up yesterday was Rashford. Like he actually looked decent as well. Like he had some he had some nice like skill on him. He was doing well. I don't know why he was actually doing well on the left, and then for some reason Rude put him on the right, and he was way less effective.
They do that.
No idea
I think it was because Garnacho was struggling, but then James got moved.
Garnacho was then shit on the left as well. Garnacho was just shit the whole game. So, like,
James got moved. He just followed him one wing to the other.
Like
it didn't matter where you put him, he was just shit.
Literally, one is like the chances that he had, right? The one that I just remember like clearly was the one that Bruno just laid off to him, and he just couldn't even hit it right. Like that one, he messed up entirely. There were chances where he could have played a pass, like he could have played a parallel pass, a diagonal pass. He just didn't. Overlap pass, he just didn't.
You can't even be a man and say it on the stream.
Big up, Matt.
Up the fucking Chelsea.
Up the Chelsea.
Yeah.
But no, your attack stinks. Like it's so bad.
I mean, there's a reason it's the worst out of the top 6, bro. And Garnacho's a part of that.
And so, bro, it's the third
Top
worst
10.
in the league.
I'm just saying out of the big club.
They've only scored 2 more goals than Southampton all season. 2.
What's everyone rambling on about today?
Robert Sanchez. And the briefing that dropped today saying that we're basically going to keep playing him because we think his decision maker will eventually match up with his talent. It's like,
I don't know. You know what though? He is a good goalkeeper.
Jimmy's face.
No, he is a good goalkeeper, like shot stopping goalkeeper. But what we need him for, but his footballing IQ is not fucking very good, and his decision making's poor.
so ultimately not good enough.
Not for what we need him for. But he's a good goalkeeper. But
He's a good shot stopper, and that's where it ends, though. Like people are like,
He would have been good 20 years ago or something.
You can't slate him for shot stopping. Like he's done some good things.
No, that's what I'm saying. He's a good shot stopper, but that's it. Like that's the issue.
Yeah, but that's as far as it goes with it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to sit here and say he's a shit goalkeeper because he's not a shit goalkeeper. Is he a shit footballer? Yes.
No, he's a shit goalkeeper.
Because the whole point of goalkeeping is stopping shots. Like goalkeeping
no, it's not.
Is good.
It's preventing the ball from going to the back of the net.
No. His long balls suck. That's old school goalkeeping. He kicks the ball out of fucking play. He sucks. He cannot put the ball up the field on fucking even on a defender. He kicks it to nobody. He's ass, bro.
Yeah, but he's a good shot stopper though.
But this is but wait, stop. This is the thing. At this level in the game, you are going to have to make split-second decisions. And Sanchez has shown time and time again, whether it's going to claim a cross or if there's a ball in the box and he has to jump for it, he doesn't know whether to grab it to punch it. If he has to play out of the back, and there's a player that he has to play it to.
Yesterday. Normally, he always catches it. I'm not
doing that.
No,
I don't see. This is a good thing. Hold up, this is a good thing. I don't have short-term memory loss. I remember last season before he got dropped. He was also doing that type of stuff where he would go out and he'd punch it incorrectly, or he didn't grab it and he completely missed. Like my issue is exactly the thing. My thing is
even not Sanchez.
Even when we're playing out
the same.
But it's the same issue. But even when we're playing at the back, he consistently sees a player with that's under pressure from the opposition and passes it to them. So then they have to either make a miracle turn to try to save the play, or they just lose the ball. And then everybody's like, "Oh, I remember that they did this happened to Caicedo all the time last season. Sanchez would give him a shit pass when there's 3 players on him, and everybody would be like, "Oh my god, why did Caicedo lose that?" And I'm like, "Why Sanchez passing?" At the end of the day,
his decision making.
And I'm not even done. I'm not even done.
His decision making ain't good enough.
No, it's not. It's not even that it's not good enough. It's every single time he's under pressure. It's the worst one. It's not even a wrong one.
I'm not gonna sit here and say that he's a shit goalkeeper and he's shit at this. He's shit at that. He's good. There's things that he's good at. But what we need him for, he's not good at, and that's what we need.
But Matt, modern day goalkeeping is more than just shot stopping.
No,
that's what we're trying to say. And he hasn't got enough to be a goalkeeper at our level.
Our level.
No. It's not even our level. He's not good enough for Brighton's level.
He's not a good goalkeeper.
He was Brighton's third choice goalkeeper.
The cross collection isn't good. The long passing isn't good. The short passing isn't good.
He's not a top 5 league keeper, bro. Get his ass to the MLS, bro. He'd be a good MLS keeper.
It's not even that he's a good goalkeeper. He is barely an average goalkeeper. His shot stopping is not even that good. He's barely an average shot stopper.
He's the best shot stopper we've had since Courtois. No, Mendy for
Mendy.
Mendy
Mendy's better than him. Petrovic is a better shot stopper than him,
bro.
What do you mean? Well, mate, I see Petrovic let up 3 goals in there. He's right next to his
That's a common thing, by the way.
Petrovic, I don't really give a damn with that either.
Petrovic is a better shot stopper than Sanchez is. Miles better.
I don't know. I've seen some Sanchez have some fucking really good games for Chelsea this season.
Yeah, he's had some good games, but then he's reverted back to
The only really good one is Bournemouth. Apart from that, it's
like I fell for it to start the season too, but like from what I've seen the last few games, I know you're fine.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you. I think we definitely need a new goalkeeper. I definitely don't think he's up to Chelsea standard. But I'm not just going to say he's a shit goalkeeper because I don't think he's a shit goalkeeper. I just don't think he's good enough for us or good enough for a lot of Premier League teams.
Those good games that you say he's had this season.
Not good enough for a lot of Premier League teams, but he's not a shit goalkeeper.
Hold on, Lewis.
Shit. Like it's because his fucking footballing brain is not as good as his goalkeeping. That's the problem. Like he's got a hat. Like he can save as good as the Premier League goalkeeper, but he's got the brain of a Sunday League goalkeeper.
I disagree. Matt, right? Hold on, Lewis. Matt, those good games you say he's had this season, right? Like me speaking as a goalkeeper, because I've played in goal before. Those good games that he's had, they look better because the saves he's made are camera saves. Camera saves are where shots are.
Every save's a camera save to you because you've never been to a game in your life, Mush.
Hold on, Matt. Hold on. Yeah, but I've played in goal. You haven't. I know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I have, dickhead.
Saves that, then you should know. Making saves that look harder than they actually are.
Such a weird.
Because they look camera saves. He's not a
What? Has Sanchez saved a penalty for us this year so far?
Okay, whoop-de-doo. That doesn't
Petrovic did for us last season.
Doesn't mask his other deficiencies. That doesn't mask other deficiencies. That does not mask his other deficiencies for us. He's a poor goalkeeper. He's a very poor.
Oh yeah, because coming from the scout.
The fact that Leicester City have bedroom. Leicester City have
I'll be so real. It's all of us, bruv. I'm done with Sanchez.
I told people he was
like dying on a hill for Sanchez.
When he joined,
he's not good.
Guys, let's put into context. Leicester City have a better goalkeeper than us. They were in the championship last year.
That's facts. We're in for Hermans in the summer too. We probably should have got him.
I'll say it again. Great goalkeeper, shit footballer.
He's not great.
He's not a great goalkeeper. Like, why do you keep adding these adjectives, bro?
Sanchez,
goalkeeper, shit player.
Do you want me to name a? You know what? I'll name a goalkeeper. Yeah, Marmadashvili. He's a brilliant world-class shot stopper. Terrible with the ball at his feet. He's a goalkeeper that is worth having because even though he's bad with his feet, he makes up with it with his goalkeeping ability. Sanchez is not to that level. Sanchez is not a good enough goalkeeper to make up for the fact that he is terrible with the ball at his feet.
Yep.
This man has had like one purple patch in his entire Chelsea career. Both seasons.
I was gonna say like what I see you guys going through with Sanchez right now.
I see him make decent saves week in, week out, but he is just like Cucurella's first season at Chelsea. Yeah, plays good for a game, but has a massive fuck up in his.
Oh, it's his second season.
It's his second season. He got dropped the first season too.
Cucurella's first season at Chelsea, he would have, even in his good games, he would fuck up at least twice and cost us a goal.
But he came out better in the second season.
Sanchez hasn't. I'm not sitting here saying that we shouldn't get a goalkeeper. I'm just saying he's not a shit goalkeeper. He's just a fucking
bro, and we're saying he is. That's why we disagree.
I was just gonna say literally. What I see your guys' situation.
Go on, Cheeks trying to say something.
Yeah. I was gonna say when I see your guys' situation with Sanchez, it just completely reminds me of us with Onana last year in the Champions League, costing us game after game, stupid mistakes. You could blame it on the rest of the team as well, but one of the big reasons we crashed out and had those performances was because of Onana. And I see it, and it was terrible. It was terrible to be in that situation because we actually had decent performances going to the Allianz, scoring 3 goals, but then stupid Onana mistakes we lose the game because of that. And it's annoying. That's why I say next week, if you go to Arsenal, you have a good performance, but you lose because of a mistake or you drop points because of a stupid mistake from Sanchez. I'm livid. I'm absolutely livid because it could have been avoided. And that's just how I see it.
Yes, they could have been avoided.
Yeah. True. True, and I think
Sanchez.
he needs to drop him. I think you need to move you need to try some other things out in that aspect. You need to make some changes. Yeah, you need to try something. You can't keep allowing it to happen. That's just my thing on it, though. But yeah.
He's gonna keep costing his points, bro.
But what goalkeeper are we gonna get then as well? Because I don't know any goalkeeper in the market that we're gonna pay for.
Well, Emmanuel Drip says, why not try getting Alvaro Valles in January? I remember us being linked with him a little bit in the summer. There's obvious Diogo Costa links. They ain't going to go anywhere.
I've seen Bolka.
Yeah, and in fact, there's like another 9 goalkeepers that we have, and someone's got to be decent. But shout out to Emmanuel for the donation. Alvaro Valles is another decent shout. I think he was meant to be one of, if not the best keepers in La Liga last season.
Yeah, no. Oh, is that? Oh, I think I've heard about that fella.
Yeah, what team was he? I think it was Las Palmas.
Yeah,
Las Palmas. Yeah.
We were linked with him in the summer, weren't we?
Yes,
yeah, Alvaro Valles.
Yeah.
So there are options, and we've got a bunch of younger options in our books as well.
We're 100% sure, definitely. We ain't competing for fuck all.
Hermansen, yes.
Guys, yeah, I think we should go back in for him.
And Hermansen's been performing this season too.
But my problems with Sanchez is not him standing in between the goal and saving the shot. My problem with him and Sanchez is when he gets passed, when the ball gets passed to, when just or maybe he's like he reads the right game wrong sometimes, and it fucking is infuriating sometimes.
What?
This sucks. Like, also, can I just like this Hermansen? No, like I've said this before. Like, show me some level of intent. Like, if this club is serious about where we want to get to, go and sign someone like Ortega. Go and get me Ortega. Go and get me someone like that. I'm not doing this fucking like Hermansen, this same shit we're doing with Sanchez and Jorgensen.
Hey, who is that Mexican goalkeeper, the one who played for years, who looks like old mate from
Ochoa.
Let's get him. Let's
He's
get
like
him. I bet he'll have a one-season wonder. That's all we need.
He's always been a bump for club. He only shows up for Mexico.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Let's get him. Let's see if he'll show up for the Chiefs.
Yeah, I don't even know if that brother's still playing.
You know, that's what my daughter.
You remember him though?
When my daughter want me to do something, she say, "Daddy, you better not chase me. You better not chase me, Dad." That's what she said when she want me to chase her. So
mate, this is what I mean. Because who would you have it? Jurgensen go or fucking?
I'll give Jorgensen a game. Fuck it.
No, I think he's shit, bro. I think
we haven't had enough games to like really judge him. He's played conference games with minimal
his positioning shit. At least with Sanchez, I could trust the ball being
shot at. Hold up.
So how is this shot stopping him, man?
Okay, goalkeeper, and then you announce all these things about Jorgensen. When have you seen him be shit? When's that shit game?
Every time I've seen him play.
What the cup?
What, like Ghent?
Severe, yeah, mate. He's been
Panathinaikos.
He made some good saves at Panathinaikos, actually.
Yeah, but like all the other Conference League games, he's barely had any shots to deal with.
What are you talking about?
Savić first leg, we got packed in first half, and he made saves. Second leg, I think it was a bit iffy for the second goal. But other than that, I don't remember anything bad from him. Newcastle away. He didn't do anything wrong in that game. I don't think he was standout, but I don't think he did anything wrong either.
Lewis, you're on the old brown envelopes of Alex, though.
Bro, I wish. You think, bro? If I was on the brown envelopes, I'd be doing Pochin all of last season. Come on, man.
Lewis, you're on
the fact is, like, Jorgensen hasn't been given an opportunity. I think we do it for two things. Number one, you show Sanchez that his role isn't untouchable, and number two, fuck it, you never know. He might be better than him.
Nah,
I'd like to find out.
Shot stopping shit.
I don't know how you've got to that conclusion.
I say we've decided that Sanchez is a great goalkeeper based on what, like 10 games, but based on like 3 games.
Just based on he can fucking catch a ball and he can fucking save a shot that comes at him. And I've seen him made some. Like, what was that game we played the other week? Was it Newcastle at the very end of the game, or was it the week before?
Last week we played Newcastle.
Nottingham Forest, right to the very end of the game, mate. What a save!
Yeah, and right after the game as well, he also passed it to a Forest player and
Yeah,
nearly
this
conceded.
is what I mean. He's an idiot and he needs to go. But I'm not going to
But
say
then
like,
it's like, so why are we persisting with him?
because there's no one else.
We don't know that until we give
got
Jorgensen
9
a
other
chance.
players, and he's the best one.
No,
what did we sign Jorgensen for if we're not going to give him an
though,
opportunity?
we said the same thing about Petrovic. We're like, he's an MLS keeper. Is he going to be any better? And he was good
Yeah.
enough to see us through the season.
And some of us on his panel told you he was better.
Petrovic, you know he's going to pass out to the right person or do the right thing when he kicks it
No,
out.
Petrovic won't pass. He'll just hoof it. You don't trust his pass.
He's a straight hoofer, bro.
When Sanchez has got the ball, it's like he's getting chased by dementors, bruv. Like, do you know what I mean? He's absolutely panicking.
Bro.
And we're playing a system that relies heavily off playing out the back through the goalkeeper. Do you see
problem.
why
If he
we
didn't
need
have
to do better
Sanchez
than him?
would be like, I'd trust it a bit more.
What?
Wait, no, it's okay. Let's stop this minute off. Wait, Matt, what do you think on Gusto? What are your thoughts on Gusto last game? Because you were saying Gusto's had a good season. What are your thoughts on Gusto, Matt?
My thoughts on Gusto?
Yeah, last game.
He's French.
No, don't weasel your way out of this. What are your thoughts on his performances?
He's like, he was good defensively, but he was shit going forward yesterday.
He was good defensively. Sorry. Did we watch the same game?
Yeah, I was at the game, Scott. There in the ground.
Good for you. I'll ask you again. Did we watch the same game? Were you watching blind? Like, did you have your hand over your face?
No,
good
I didn't have
defense.
my hand over the face. I was watching the fucking game, Scott.
Brother.
He got beaten by Rashford like 3 times, like 3-4 times. He was ass.
He got
sucked.
Yeah, like Rashford skinned him. Marcus Rashford, bruv.
Well, he was doing something good because I see him do a few good things.
What?
I think it's
fair enough, I guess. Fair enough, I guess.
You know what? It might be a bit different at the ground to what you see on the old TV.
Maybe.
Wait, hold on.
I do say I notice things a lot more when I come back and watch the game.
Are you saying I have to go to Stamford Bridge just to see Sanchez be a quality goalkeeper?
Mate, you don't even know Matthew Arden is your fucking.
You don't know how stupid that is. You have to go to a game.
It's hilarious. I can't lie.
So boring.
No one knows how stupid. I have to go to a game to see Sanchez be a good goalkeeper. That's
no,
dumb.
but you have to at least go to a game to have an opinion online and spread your shit about. But you're just an alcoholic. Spreading around propaganda. If there was a fucking X message underneath it, would say this geezer is absolutely clueless and doesn't know what he's talking about. So before you waste 3 minutes of your life listening to him, by the way, he's absolute clueless.
You rate Sanchez.
How many fans does Chelsea have around the world?
You rate Sanchez, bro.
Would we all fit in Stamford Bridge?
Too many to count.
I'm just gonna say millions.
I'm waiting for the answer, bro. Would we all fit in Stamford Bridge? How many fans do Chelsea have around the world, and would we all fit in Stamford Bridge to watch the game to be able to have an opinion on it?
No, Prime lives around the corner, mate, and still doesn't go and talk about it.
I don't live around the corner.
He only lives around. We'll race you back to London.
I don't live around the corner.
Oh man.
Oh brother.
Imagine you have to go to a Chelsea game to see Sanchez be a quality goalkeeper. How dumb that is. Hey, Sheik, was that not the same stuff Top Red were saying?
I would say, as a season ticket holder, Gusto needs to be dropped.
Who's this sick lord giving me shit, mate? Honestly, you're more like Yoda.
Was this not what United fans were saying? The Top Reds were saying.
Look at his photo, mate.
You guys have to go to Old Trafford.
I bet he's trying to strangle me in the force of his hand right now, behind screen.
Did they not say that about you guys? You have to go to Old Trafford.
I was told that.
Manager. Yeah. How stupid that sounds, bro. Crazy.
Mate, you're fucking. Your parents might as well be the Dudleys, mate, because you got a fucking bar on your window, mate.
Nah, my parents raised me not to be an alcoholic like you, bro. Not
an alcoholic. Go on, take a day off, will you, lad?
You're an alcoholic and
take a day off, lad.
Covered in tattoos, bro. You're a disgrace.
Covered in tattoos, honestly, mate. Your mum would fancy me if she saw me.
You're barely a human, bro. You're a disgrace. You're an illiterate, bro. Go back to school.
I'm an illiterate. Yeah, my bank. You got an illiterate who's got more money than you, you little div. Shut up.
You keep saying that, but you have no evidence of that, bro. You keep saying that.
Honestly, you're locked in your room. Who's your dad? Fitzel.
No, my dad was
Locked in the fucking basement.
Was a good guy. Not unlike yours, bro.
Breaking out of your house, mate, would be like fucking breaking out of Vitzel's cellar and end up in Fred West's living room, mate.
Yeah, are you speaking from experience? That will happen to you. That's unfortunate.
Who's this little computer geek, mate?
That's so unfortunate, bro. I do wish better for you in life, though. I do wish better for you in life, but hey, it is what it is. Not all of us
I also wish to see Robert Sanchez on the bench.
Not all of us can win in life. Some of us end up being like,
I don't even want him on the bench, bro.
No, fuck the bench.
Look how hurt you are, bro. You're so hurt.
Oh, just out the club, yeah. Fuck it.
Yeah, bro. That's exactly.
Go and play for like I don't know, Mazatlan or something in the Mexican league. Just don't.
This motherfucker cost the Arsenal game. He's got an enemy for life.
Hold up, he's cooking, bro. Mazatlan is a good shout for Sanchez. I can't lie, bro.
That's about his level. Do you know what's mad? I nearly said Club America. I was like, nah, they're too good for him.
No. That's actually just.
They're too good for him.
Mazatlan's a good shot though.
Fuck that. Shout out to Irish Yellow saying we know Sanchez has to be dropped. Suggestions for a replacement since no Diego Costa. The board are stalling at this point. They also know he sucks. I don't think they do because like we're seeing these briefings drop about, we think his decision making is gonna catch up with his age. But fuck off. Fuck off, man.
Sommer, Inter's keeper. I'm trying to think of like good goalkeepers around the world or like good teams.
Yeah, he's at Inter, I think.
Yeah, he's Inter. Matt Kobel's good though for Dortmund.
There is goalkeepers, and if not, we've got like another 9. I'm sure one of them must be better than Sanchez. This brother is trash.
Definitely better out there. Definitely better out there.
What up,
we said all week. Big up, Alex. We said all week if we were going to have something cost us the game, it was going to come from Robert Sanchez.
Oh yeah, like
I said the same thing too. In my
like
mind,
here we are.
I said if we score, it's probably we need to try to force Sanchez to make a mistake. I literally said this because I know he will probably try to make a mistake. And yeah, I think that
the reason why he's in goal is because he's our best
One
shot
sec,
stopper.
I need to go for a piss.
Yeah, what you have at the moment, I get
he's
it.
just not.
I get it. Yeah,
like we got rid of our best shot stopper. That's what's jokes.
YMC.
I don't know. I preferred Petrovic because I thought he was better with his feet than fucking Sanchez, and I trusted him more when the ball was at his feet.
He was going to be sold.
I trusted Sanchez more. I trusted him more.
He's going to be sold. Why y'all upset about it? He's going to be sold. How many times?
I'm not upset,
he is, Alex. He's crying.
I'm accepting it. I'm not upset that he's
Matt is crying over here. Like with the
even think about it this way though, Matt. Like even for his perspective, right? In a positive way. Even
Jimmy's back.
Performances. If he's having like bad performances, he probably needs a drop so that he could try to, take some time. Maybe he needs, some minutes off, and rotation in the squad is anyways good, right? Like you need to have
but not for Jurgen. Yeah, no, I agree. But not for Jurgensen. I don't think he's good enough. That's the problem. I don't think the other keepers are up to scratch. We got 9 of them, and they're all shit.
No, I really think that you're like, if Jurgensen doesn't literally loses games, he's already better than Sanchez. Like it's that easy, bro. Like you understand how low the bar Sanchez has. Like that's where he has it, bro. To the point where I'm like, I'll accept Jurgensen because at least Jurgensen hasn't cost us multiple points across multiple seasons. It's that simple.
Because we ain't giving him the fucking chance. Because he probably is fucking losing points in the fucking training pitch before he even gets onto the main pitch.
Yeah, that's cool. And you know what? Sanchez is losing us points in the league, in the Premier League, on the table.
Yeah, and if it wasn't for Sanchez, we would have dropped points against Nottingham Forest the other week.
Yeah, and if it wasn't for Sanchez, we would have won against Arsenal last season. And I can keep going.
Yeah, that's last season though. Fuck me, bro.
But that's my whole point. We have a massive sample size. We have a massive sample size of Sanchez being a bum. We don't have any sample size.
Liverpool, you could say.
I come here to talk about Chelsea.
YMCA.
I'm talking about Chelsea's past. Yes, like I'm talking about the fucking past, like 30 years ago, 40. Bro, I'm literally talking about Sanchez.
Why do you keep touching your armpit when you're screaming, bro?
What are you talking about? Are you actually like?
He's
are you on
weird
something? What do you like? I don't know.
Mate,
He's YMCA.
Every time I try to make a point, mate.
Can you see he's in the traffic in the reflective jacket? He's afraid to get.
Anyways, my point being,
guys coordinating the traffic.
A wide enough sample size to where I just want him dropped. That's it. Jurgensen is an unknown quantity.
Must be each.
Jurgensen is shit, mate. He needs to fuck off back to Sweden. Or Denmark.
Yeah, is that where you from, Matt?
Mate, we
Is-
haven't got any good goalkeepers. Sanchez is the best.
Matt, can you hear me?
bunch.
Can you hear me, Matt? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Alex.
Yeah. What nationality are you? Like what? You from Sweden?
I'm Swedish and English. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can fuck off to Sweden just like
Yeah, I'll
what's his
go with him. I'll go with him then. We'll go together.
grab you both hands and just skippity all the way back to Sweden. You and Jurgensen.
Yeah, no, I will.
Man, I'm meltdown on Twitter. It's like one loss and we can be 11 people. Even though it's mathematically impossible, but people literally screaming, we can be 10, we can be 11. Because apparently it's only 3 points between 10 and 4th.
Just gonna double check. Shit, yeah.
No. Those teams play each other. One of them is going to lose. That's what I'm saying. People go with agenda that's literally 3 points and you 10. It's impossible. Those teams below us play each other. So how you can be 10?
Just gonna confirm that.
Alex, can you not be weird round Scott, please? It makes him feel uncomfortable. He wants everyone to be serious and have nothing but serious conversations when you're talking about Chelsea and Gusto.
We are talking about what's his name?
What do you mean?
A serious conversation.
Nothing. Scott just being a fucking serious head, mate.
Oh, Scott, don't pay attention. Guy needs a woman in his life. Always change hands sometimes, right to lefty.
Oh, is that your technique then?
Exactly. Stranger.
Give one a week off or something. Have a holiday. All of that shit. Fucking hell, man.
Cry me.
What?
By the way, I was gonna. Oh, you super chat. Go ahead.
Yeah, no worries. Arshel says we need Sanchez out ASAP like yesterday. Facts. And also, what game did you watch Gusto being prime Azpilicueta? Yeah, I was very confused with that one. Like,
so
yeah,
I do want to bring something to the conversation. It's actually, I took a screenshots of it, so I'm gonna send it to you, Lewis, on DM.
Oh, shit, cool. I'm on Twitter anyway.
There's two specific situations in the game that I was going to read. I tried to explain it, but apparently people don't understand my English because it's specific. So you see, when we play, this is Gusto. I know it's kind of hard to see, but what I was trying to explain it to people, the reason why Gusto is even there where we play him, that's exactly the reason why. Because you have a press that the teams when they press us, that's when Gusto splits the midfield. You see, between the ball and the referees between the line. You see what I'm saying? This is Gusto on the far left on top. Yeah. So when we get pressed, because if you go to the other picture, you'll see the same thing with the center back in the possession of the ball. You see, this is a center back. This is where you see where the Gusto is.
Yeah.
So when we get pressed, that's the press against us. You see, Lavia and Caicedo, they're not Jorginho. Remember that they are not as techy. So when they get pressed, that's his solution for that. It's Gusto split over here. He's trying to split those midfielders. That's the situation. And if Gusto gets covered, Palmer gets on the other side. You will not see James do it. James never does that on the left side.
I thought Gusto was all right yesterday. Do I think it's his best performance I've seen? No, but he was fine.
No.
I watched the game. All players lose the ball. I think
No. I don't have a problem with Gusto position, Matt.
Head about someone losing the ball.
Matt, I don't have a problem with Gusto position on the field. I do have a problem when he receives the ball in that position, what he does next.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? He receives the ball, no problem. That's fine. But what he does next, that's when the issue becomes. Because if he loses this position on the loses the ball when he has it, guess what? Where's the how are you supposed to defend counter from that side?
But right, if you're going to be realistic, though, the only players who really had an outstanding game yesterday was Caicedo, Lavia in the first half, Pedro Neto. Everyone else was in the same bracket. If you're going to have a go at Gusto, you can argue at Midwakey.
Oh my God, that's not what I'm saying.
He's not talking about individual performance. I think he's talking about the structure of the team.
About the structure of the team. It doesn't matter.
He's trying to explain Gusto's positioning and like the meaning behind it.
I'm trying to say what it is. What I'm saying is, if Gusto loses the ball in that possession, there's nobody defending but one person, and it's Fofana. Yep. Do you see how big the gap is? What Man United did real well against us.
That explains why Palmer's been playing on the left then with
first half. Yes, Palmer played on the left more than he played on the right when James is on the team.
And then when James got moved back to right back, Palmer got moved to the right.
Palmer goes to James to the right. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because Cucurella does that position now.
I feel like
because Cucurella is the one that splits it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Cucurella does what Gusto does here. He does it over here. Same thing. Give it exit route to those midfielders. Those midfielders are not as how you say it. They're not Jorginho. They're not Regista. They cannot retain the ball. Is good. So when they get pressed, he just gave manager just gave him quicker route. For example, if those two, how many times did you see Fofana or Colwill pass it between in the line? There's the actual. If I had the time to take a picture, another one. It's when, for example, Fofana from this specific area, when the center midfielder split, and those two split. Manchester United. He passes directly to Jackson. How many times do you see our strikers, our defense passes to Jackson? A lot. One thing that Jackson does, he lays off for the one touch to somebody, and he tried to lay off for Gusto. Gusto didn't do well. Lost the possession. Bold quickly switched to the left side to Garnacho. That's how they played us. The minute that we lose in possession and that they did not pass the ball on the ground to get to Garnacho or Sanchez or Rashford. They pass it there because they know there's no Mudryk. There's no Usain Bolt that can recover that much ground.
Gusto's too far forward anyway for those transitions.
That's what I'm saying. And to give a credit to Pedro Neto, I watched the game a couple of times now. He wasn't only good in offensive zone. He was amazing in the defense. I realized that when I watched the game later again. He was amazing in the defense. He recovered it. What Midwakey never did.
But you know what? Well. Midwakey was better defensively than he was attacking yesterday.
Yeah, I could hear that because he was ineffective going forward too.
Yeah, because he lost the ball every time, and then he would get it back, and I'm like, I feel like shit that you're not taking on your man, but fair enough for getting the ball back.
But I don't think that's good enough anymore. I'm sorry. Under Maresca's system, all our wingers have learned to be better defensively. We saw Mudryk busting a gut during Newcastle, right? No, I'm saying we have Mudryk busting a gut last year.
It weren't good enough to beat Man United at the end of the day. They play. Fair enough. They've got more to play for now. They've got
more in the chat. Send me DM so I can send you a dick pic if you really want to see my dick pic, man. If you're that upset about it, I'll send it to you, Mo. Just DM me and I'll send it to you.
Have we got
there's guy in the chat. He just wanted. He's upset.
We have a fab tweet on Badiashile. Chelsea do not consider Badiashile as a player for sale, as he's highly thought of at Stamford Bridge. He is considered part of the long-term project at Chelsea, and everyone at the club strongly believes he has a bright future at the club.
I can actually kick the field goal between his teeth. It's like a freaking gap there. It's like you can use it as like. Where's his neck? What happened to his neck? Well, damn, this guy is like a walking target.
Oh, there was an earlier post from Foot Mercato talking about him potentially leaving, so that puts an end to that one.
Oh, so I'd love to see him go.
One day we'll find 2023 Badiashile again.
Like I said, get rid of every centre back outside of Colwell.
Yep. By the way, another thing is the way, like another thing I heard on like let's play back five. Let's play back five. Remember how we played under Tuchel? And I was like, you don't rate those defenders, so you want to put more people over there, so that automatically gonna bring the pressure to our defense more. Our defense is going to be under more pressure than that is right now. So as bad as defense it is, you want to bring more pressure to them? And that's supposed to be fixing. People are going crazy, man. Crazy.
So big up Said. Am I bugging? Where's Said? Or has he redirected?
But maybe he thinks Badiashile is Said.
Hey, did
oh, there he is. Yeah, there he is. Shout out Said for the raid. I was wondering who that was.
Did any of you send
I thought you were in the chat.
Any Man United fans on the team?
Oh shit, big up Sheik. Bless up, man.
Big up, bro.
Good seeing you.
Peace out, bro. See you.
Big up, bro.
Did any of you hear any Man United fans just there on the TV?
Oh fuck, I'm out. The regarded people are joined.
Oh, taking a piss, bro.
Fantastic.
But yeah, shout out to Said for the raid, man. Big up to you, brother. Cool. I mean, that's a fab tweet that no one needed. Not even in a bad way with Badiashile. It's just didn't think he was going anyway. Maldini, I did see that clip, and I'm glad that they kept it. I'm glad that they kept that clipped in as well. That woman's getting cooked everywhere. They're gonna find out her name and all of that, and it's long.
They already have.
That was absolutely they already found her name and stuff. Yeah, that was insane. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I'm like, is this what?
I was like, the nerve. Defo had too much to drink.
Yeah, to come back, like to do the wraparound to come back and
of course. Nah, Maldini, there's always someone coming out saying, no, they said this instead.
Are you talking about the racist bird?
You should
yeah. I said knickers. Yeah, because someone's gonna say
she should borrow Johnny Minerals. I was about to say what's the name that
there's a little thing called AI, mate.
No. The test.
Do you know what?
Do you know what I'm? Do you know?
I said
polygraph. Yeah, polygraph. You should borrow polygraph. He should borrow polygraph from the.
She gotta hit a Minerals guy. Yeah. To do the polygraph, bro.
There's always someone saying that.
I'm out.
He wasn't talking about Said. He was talking about Said. He wasn't talking about me. Shut up.
What?
Like we were saying, there's a little thing called AI, mate.
Anyway.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Listen, vote for Kamala Harris tomorrow, yeah? Everybody vote for Kamala Harris tomorrow.
Classref, we don't care about no politics, bruv. I won't even front. We don't care about no politics. I don't know what's going on either side, and I'm going to keep it that way.
Listen, the only win we really cared about on this channel was the win against United, and we didn't get it, bro.
Yeah, we didn't even fucking get that one, bruv.
Jesus
fucking Christ, annoying. We are destined to never win in at Old Trafford. I've just come to accept it.
I don't know who put the nastiest juju on us at OT, bro, but it must have been some big.
Wait, didn't Mata leave Chelsea at 2013? Like,
do you think no, 2014 technically in January.
Maybe he put the juju, just me.
We ain't won there since 2014.
Bro, it's like a biblical plague, bro. Like, what is this generations upon generation shit? We needed to win. I'm so pissed.
It's so fucking annoying, brother. Though every year they get worse. Every year we don't win.
No,
this time it's because of exactly what we called it was gonna be. Fucking Robert Sanchez.
Lewis.
Fucking
last time we won, I was literally in middle school, bro.
Oh, Lewis.
Last time we won.
Lewis, did you see what Savić put up again today? What's Savit's?
They dropped another TikTok on us.
Yeah.
No way. What's Savić saying? I'm trying to see something quickly.
What is it? What is this about? Like,
they want to be part of the multi-club model. That's what it is.
It's also just good traction on social media.
They haven't dropped anything about us.
Yeah, they have.
On TikTok, there's no latest one. The last one was Newcastle's loss.
No, look at the video they put up today.
They haven't put one up, bro.
I was on it today. It was just like something laying on the bed.
Whoever it is, send it to me. Send it to me. Send it to me. We'll find out. I said they retained full belief in Robert Sanchez's talent. The feeling within the club is he has all the ingredients to be one of the best goalkeepers in the league.
Sorry? What was that last bit?
The feeling within the club is that Sanchez has all the ingredients to be one of the best goalkeepers in the league.
Okay. Yeah,
and his decision making will eventually catch up with his talent. Despite being the oldest regular starter in a young Chelsea squad, he is still viewed as relatively young for a goalkeeper, and it's hoped that his performances will continue to improve as he matures.
Of course, and I have all the ingredients to become emeritus professor of engineering at a great university.
Sanchez is 27.
Complete waffle.
That's some nasty PR. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Some of the nastiest PR I've ever seen.
Sanchez is 27-2.
He's a what?
Yeah, no. He's 27 in like 2 weeks.
He's 27. He's gotta.
Yeah.
Bro, those ingredients are literally expired, dog. They're done. He is a finished product.
Where is he?
God, yeah, the Ben Jacobs. I just saw Ben Jacobs.
He's no longer a talent anymore. He's just ass.
Check private chat. I just sent it. Lose the Ben Jacobs tweet. That's some crazy PR. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, the private chat. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Sorry for that. Wheel that back up. So what did he say? Understand Chelsea are not looking to sell Benoit Badiashile, who remains highly regarded at Stamford Bridge. He's part of a long-term project and seen as having a bright future. The stats show Badiashile's passing range is among the best for defenders in Europe, and he is progressing well in Cobham. Chelsea believe Badiashile is providing excellent competition in a highly competitive squad. He is also versatile and can be used as a left centre-back, left back, or even, God forbid, left back. Levi Colwell as right centre back.
No. Hang on. Do you know how I know? By the way, that Ben Jacobs is chatting out of his arsehole with this. Go and read that last sentence again.
That's his fault.
Or even part as he did against Liverpool when he came on for tossing. Huh?
Which he didn't. Colwell went to right centre back and he played left centre back.
Yeah, he's chatting shit. I remember most of his actions were on the left side.
Oh my god.
The game. He also can't play left back. We've seen him play left back like twice and he was shit both times.
Yo, the PR briefings have been so blatantly obvious and stinky today.
And it all came out at the same time.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it comes out the same time.
One from Matt Law, now this.
I was saying this one comes out at the same time. I don't know how reliable that Foot Mercato report that came out is like it's the same time.
Yeah, Fraser dropped it earlier. Foot Mercato, and then they just went and noped that immediately. What the? That's how I know it's all true as well, because like Ben Jacobs and Fabrizio at the same time, Ben Jacobs never gets that level of accuracy. Never. So they both got that at the same time. All just to get rid of the Foot Mercato stuff. They must know something about Badiashile that we don't, because I'm surprised. This fall off this year has been ridiculous to see. Passing among the best for defenders in Europe this season, like, okay. But even then, it's like the defensive side, so I still need to see improvements in. Do still need to see improvements.
He's been terrible.
Yeah. I mean, last game, Gusto and that guy, what's his name, Fofana, were horrible. They were just horrible to watch.
I don't think Fofana was horrible, but Gusto, I hear it.
Fofana was actually horrible. He made that mistake. That goal was Fofana mistake because he kept them onside.
Also, for the reference, I genuinely don't care if you've been to a Chelsea game or not. Like, I'm sorry, I probably should have dropped this up one more time, but like, yeah.
Yeah, because Lewis has sense.
I realized I forgot all about it.
Yeah, because Lewis has sense and isn't some ignorant.
I don't. If you haven't been to a Chelsea game, don't care. Like,
I don't know what happened to Gusto.
Just be proper Chelsea and don't snake the club, and we're all good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry,
have you seen like whenever Enzo's coming as a substitute, we concede. Like everybody's like, what the fuck, bro? Like, why is he coming on? Why is Enzo Fernandez coming on the pitch?
He scored a goal this time when he came on. What are you talking about?
The last goal. No, the last goal, Fofana. Listen, the players that are currently not performing, the players that are currently not performing are all Nkunku, Fofana, Gusto, Disasi,
Badiashile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just
So you're saying all
gets
the
to you.
French players have gone on strike or some shit?
Even Lavia,
Oh my God,
when
is that what
Lavia
you're saying? Oh no.
If Enzo plays, we don't.
Listen, this is a very serious topic. I don't want laughs. Why are people laughing? I don't want people laughing. It's a very serious topic because listen, when Rio Ferdinand kind of like did to Anton Ferdinand, his career was ruined. He was supposed to go to United and he ended up in somewhere in Turkey. But that was a level 1 of racism. People don't talk about racism that often, but at this moment, our team is all over the place, and the French player, especially even the Belgian French player, he suffers when he sees Enzo's on the bench, right? Listen, when Anton Ferdinand had a problem with John Terry, that was a level 1 of racism. That's like you're playing on a football field and somebody's angry at you. He's
level 1
racism. That's level 1.
Wait, Classer, just for the record, what is the different levels of racism?
I'm going to tell you right now.
Cool.
This is a serious topic because the international
I'm
break
listening.
is coming.
We're all listening.
Right. That's a level 1. You're angry at somebody and you throw a racist chant at them. You call him some donkey or whatever you call him. Yeah. The worst level is when you call a nation or a continent that they're not. You're racist to a continent or a nation. What Enzo Fernandez did, it is upsetting all of the French players in our team. All of them. It is a mental problem. Anton Ferdinand was supposed to, after Reading, he was supposed to go to to United because they wanted some partnership with, I think, Smalling or somebody in 2012, 2011, right? He couldn't perform then.
There's
afterwards,
no way
right?
United wanted Anton Ferdinand.
Right now, what Enzo Fernandez has done, we have seen how Gozzo and Fofana were world class. We have seen Badiashile perform. Whenever he's on the bench, there is some sort of a negative vibe. And trust me, even Reece James hates Enzo Fernandez. He hates him. And even the African players are getting affected by Enzo Fernandez. You saw Nicholas Jackson because Enzo Fernandez also.
I won't lie. Jackson and Enzo are close friends. They're close friends.
No, but he insulted Africa. He insulted Africa too. Right?
Yeah.
Tell
that to Jackson.
That's the worst level of racism.
Wait, didn't Jackson defend him?
Yeah, he dropped the video of him hugging the little black kid.
No. Listen, wait for me, right? Listen, when Enzo Fernandez was racist towards everyone, everybody was kind of like, okay, we're going to welcome him, but club's going to make a decision, right? They were very nice people. Our French players and our African players were very nice to him because they said a club going to make a decision, right? But what club did is absolutely horrible. And it's not talked about on media nowadays. I was waiting for when is the mainstream media going to talk about Enzo Fernandez, right? Now we are hearing that we're going to wait till obviously the international break. But he's captaining our club on Conference League, yeah? He has absolutely destroyed all the mental health problems these players are having, the French players, is absolutely alarming. And I don't know how we can. I mean, people say, oh, Chelsea fans are impatient. Are we really impatient now? We've been dealing with this Enzo Fernandez for the last 2 months since his racial abuse towards our French players. No mainstream media has picked on it. And now they're telling us, oh, we're going to pick up an international break. It's too late. We are patient people. He has literally destroyed all our French players. Their motivation, the players are all over the pitch. They're all over the pitch. Listen, the last 3-4 games we have conceded goal. It's just before the substitution. It's just before the substitution. Yeah. Just before the substitution, when Enzo Fernandez comes on the bench, he wants to come on the pitch. Oh, we lose concentration.
No, he wants to what?
We lose concentration.
He wants Pause. Hey yo.
Hey yo.
Question.
Last game, love y'all, and
Sorry,
Fofana
the
lost their
racism thing.
concentration.
Well, just
right?
quickly, Clash
Before-
TP, what's the question?
My question is, how come Battershield was shit last season, and that was before the racist incident? How does that explain Battershield's performances?
Listen, your sassy voice, whatever your queen sassy voice. He was there is a proper conversation. Listen, there's a CP. There's going to be proper. You can't judge Barichili on the last season, because last season there was other problems. Yes, sassy voice, sassy queen voice, the smart ass you're trying to become, or why Barichili was lost. Listen, racism affects people. It does. And if it was only Barashili who was bad, I would have taken it. If it was only Dasasi who was bad, I would have taken it. But now it's about Nkunku, it's about Jackson, it's about fucking Gusto, it's about Fofana. And Regent hates this Enzo Fernandez. And I don't know what kind of a fucking voice he's going to be in future. Enzo Fernandez is going to be a Bruce Jenner, whatever he wants to be. I don't give a shit. He needs to get out of the club, bro. I'm not having the patience. He's going to, I don't know why he's going to have a fanny, I don't know. Whatever, Enzo Fernandez is a fucking experiment. He's a fucking experiment.
Well, God knows he's free now. He's single and all that.
Yeah. He's going to probably have a funny in future, and I don't give a shit about your private life. Listen, United players, Lautaro Martinez and Garnacho, they train their players. For example, if I'm walking with somebody and somebody just killed somebody, unalive somebody, right? If somebody unalives somebody, right? I don't know he's going to unalive somebody, but I would be trained by my school what you do when somebody unalives somebody, right? This is the same thing. Alessandro Martinez and Garnacho are trained in Manchester United club. If your boss is singing some racist chants, yeah, you don't put it on a live TV. You don't show it. It's a training. And Chelsea, we care about black people. We care about racism. What the fuck is this, bro? Listen, when Enzo Fernandez comes on the pitch, I switch off my TV. I didn't see a match. I didn't even knew it was fucking 1-1. After the game was over, I saw the score. Because I am boycotting. I don't want to see Enzo Fernandez in our club. He's affecting everybody, bro. And then there are people like what the fuck, Alex and all these motherfuckers are coming, and they're kind of like, oh, we're gonna talk good about Neto, and we're gonna fuck around Barashili and Disasi. This is racism. This is what we call corporate racism. I'm gonna give a chance to Barashili Disasi. I'm gonna fucking give a chance to every French player. Because you are saying, oh, they are rich, they don't care. They didn't care at the start. But what the club made the decision to keep Enzo, keep him as a captain, keep him playing. Who is this, bro? How can you be so racist? And you keep on playing this guy, put it on Wednesday, put him on a fucking substitute on Sunday. What the fuck, bro? He disrespected the country, their people, their parents, their heritage, and not just French people, the African people. He said African people are lesser than French people, and African people go to France and do whatever. That is disrespectful, bro. And then you come here, oh, don't you feel it's if somebody is racist to me, I can be sorry to him for 1 week, 2 weeks, but this is for 2 months. He did it in July 12th. I remember the date exactly. His racist he was racist on July 12, and this is August, October, September, 3 months, bro. Are you serious that Olise gonna come to our club with people like that?
That was already done before then, to be fair.
Yeah, it was happened on 7 July, right? It was on the news on 7 July.
What is that? Fucking hell.
What we talk about racism? Oh, we went through fucking what you call black we had problem with black person. Like, listen, the reason Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, and Manchester United are a bigger club because they care about racism. When Vinicius Junior signed for Real Madrid, everybody was racist, but they knew his talent. They picked Vinicius Junior over Mbappe and everyone. Every single motherfucker. Man United don't tolerate bullshit. They kept Rashford. They're not going to tolerate any bullshit. Bayern Munich, even after Company getting sacked by Burnley, relegated, they still choose Company. This is a reason. These are big clubs. Clubs with class. And what our club is doing is just, Enzo Fernandez, we're going to pick money over racism. It's fucking affecting everybody. Every single French player is getting affected. And even Lavia is getting affected, bro.
Wait, what?
Just before Enzo comes on the pitch, Lavia is French-Belgian, right? He speaks French, bro.
Ain't he just Belgian?
Everybody is affecting the mental block, and we say, they are rich. It doesn't matter to them. It does matter to them. If you don't make a decision quick enough, it does matter to everybody. You can't work. Look at Antoine Ferdinand, what happened to him? Look, Patrice from Evra. Man United really helped him. What are we doing with Enzo Fernandez? Oh, he had a hernia. He is divorced. We're going to be patient with him. You want to sell Barishili, Disasi, and other players? That's racism. First, get this motherfucker out, Enzo Fernandez, and then we're gonna decide about other players, French players. No French player deserves to leave our club until Enzo Fernandez leaves our club, and that's my final.
I mean,
two things.
If they wanted to sell one of the Sassy or Badia Shield, I hear it.
No, both. Get them and for fun.
Yeah,
get all three of them gone. Get all three of them gone. And if Nkunku leaves as well, I don't care. What was I say? Number one, just a little bit of fact check. These guys are right. Lavia is completely Belgian with a little bit of Congolese and Ghanaian in him from his parents. And yeah, second, sell all of them. Enzo and all of the French. Well, not all. Nkunku can stay if he wants to step up and stop being such a bozo. The rest of them sell. Who cares?
But can we judge them after we sell Enzo Fernandez? Because now we are talking about the way we are playing football is drop the ball in the air and we're gonna just run after it. There's no sense of team. There's no collaboration. There's no coordination.
Drop the ball in the air.
Shoot the ball in the air and let's leave it to Cole Palmer, Madueke. Let's leave it. And we're gonna have people come
the wrong
here.
Season, bro. That was last year.
I was gonna say, are you doing a mat? Are you watching with your hands over your eyes?
Bro, how many games has... Listen, I don't want to get into detail because my reasons are only on Enzo Fernandez. I don't want to microscope other things because if I microscope, your player's going to be hurt. So I don't want to do that. I just care right now. We should... we should just think about... Right now, we just... I don't want to open the Pandora box because I want to focus on only the racism. That is the major part. That is the major part. And these news, the big Twitter account keeps on saying about Barishili, Disasi, is just horrible. Give them a time. Even if they are bad, give them a fucking time. They're going through a lot of problems. Racism is fucking real. It's not even about their color. It's about the country, the continent they belong from.
And that's not racism, by the way. I hate to break it to you. That's not racism.
Right, because it never happened to you, Scott. You don't realize it. How it's a fucking mental block.
If we want to get technical, it's xenophobia.
It's not xenophobia, it's racism.
You said it's not about their race.
Saying, I don't want to even repeat it. It's racism. You can say this, you can say that, xenophobia or whatever. It's racism.
It's xenophobia. Those are two very different things.
It affects people. It affects whatever. It's a form of discrimination, right?
Yes. Just would be helpful if
it's racism. It's very easy for Caucasian person to say it's not racism, but it is a racism. And we were with you, Scott. We were with you, all the Caucasian people. We were with you. We were like, okay, just ignore it. Our club's gonna do something, and club hasn't done anything. And they're telling us, oh, we're gonna wait till what it's gonna be international break. And now till international break, the Gusto is not doing well. Fofana's not doing anything. Fofana is struggling. It's a mental block, bro. It's challenging. And Kunku, our players are just fucked up now. They can't tolerate, bro. They're like, we are professional players. We've got too many clubs after us. Why the fuck are we going to... Oh, this guy, Enzo Fernandez, what the fuck have you done, bro? Oh, it's a mental block, bro. It is a mental block.
Even join our club, but okay, cool. He was struggling with
name me a single French player.
He was, Battlefield was also been struggling.
You know what?
Classic 2 last season, even though some of us were like, he's doing okay. That was all before this whole racism thing. They've been shit for some like Battlefield and Enzo Fernandez and Fofana have not been good enough for 2.5 years before the racism incident. So they've all been shit. I'm including Enzo in this. They're not good enough.
Okay, CP. Now you're changing the goalpost because you're the guy who was defending Enzo till hernia, and now you're saying 2.5 years he's not been good.
Yes, that's my thing. Because we gave the excuse that he had a hernia, we had an injury, and I said to multiple people, even on the stream, I don't care who the fuck our manager is this season. If he doesn't perform, I want him out. Just like any player that's been here for longer than a year. I give the first year to any player as a given. You get a pass, even if it's from this league. I give you a pass. But after that, perform or get the fuck out. I've had Shevchenko, who's won a Ballon d'Or, and we got him fucking out. We got Crespo out. I don't give a shit. I had Deco, who was in Barcelona and won a treble with Porto, and we fucking got him out. I don't give a fuck.
So you give him a pass because he's a new signing, right? And you don't want to give a pass to Batshuayi, Disasi on a moral grounds?
I'm glad that...
No, Enzo is not a new signing. I gave him an excuse last season because of his injury, and that's why I also gave Disasi a pass because it was his first season. This is the second season for Disasi, and Enzo Fernandez has not been performing well again. So get him the fuck out. Just like Neto. I give him this season, but if he doesn't perform next season, get him the fuck out. Same with Madueke even. If Madueke is not giving me at least 10 goals in this league, get him the fuck out.
Who had Batshuayi? Batshuayi had Silva, right? Fofana was injured, right? The other guy, Colwell, wasn't getting the first team
our players
action,
need
right?
to be able to perform without getting their hand held by a 39-year-old. I want front.
Thank you.
Cucurella was being under Pochettino, played sometime as a center back. We had a shortage of defenders too.
Huh?
So it was on Batshuayi.
No, that was Potter. That was Potter. He had him at left centre back for a bit.
And then our fan base was being very naive, trying to protect Enzo and blaming the defenders. Yeah, you also get that, right? Yeah. They were very naive because when you put a microscope on a fucking defense, every team at least concede at least 30 to 40 goals per season. And you're going to come on the stream, you're going to blame the defender 40 times. Obviously, they're going to look bad on social media, but it's not the reality. Disasi, until Man City, he was our player of the season. I don't know what happened, right? Everybody went against Disasi, right?
And then Disasi was never a player of the season before Man City. It was still Cole Palmer.
Until City.
No, it wasn't. It was still Cole Palmer. It was still
Cole Palmer. No, it was a very gutsy Cole Palmer and Disasi. It was very close.
It was firmly Cole Palmer.
Disasi was our best centre back performing by that point.
Yeah, I can agree with that. But not a best.
He was our best centre back last season, full stop. Like,
yep.
It's not saying much, but he was our best centre back last season.
I could do that. But definitely not player of the season. You think any centre back was going near that award?
Any defender?
Yeah, it's not.
Not named Cucurella.
Silva only got into the top 3 just because it's Silva and it was his last season.
Yep.
No.
Well, we can talk about about how poor our attack was, our midfield, but that's just opening a Pandora box, right? I just want to talk about racism. Racism really affects people, and if it's not done properly, if it's not managed properly, our club is not managing. And trust me, people are we're not going to be a bigger club if we don't deal with these sort of stuff, bro. We're not going to be a bigger club. We have at least 80% of our players are from different color. And when you insult somebody, not on a ground, if Enzo Fernandez said something,
could have done more with the Enzo situation. I hear you.
It gets to you, bro. Now it's affecting our players, bro. It is. And then you make them a captain. How would Barashili feel, bro? How would Nkunku feel? Racism,
don't
bro,
even know, to be
get
honest.
this guy out, bro. And I don't even fucking like Soumani, and I would probably have him because he's French. Bring him on. I don't fucking want racism, bro.
Wait, just because he's French?
Yeah, swap him, bro. Like, what the fuck? I'm telling you, even Madrid wouldn't take Enzo Fernandez for his behavior. They wouldn't.
I think they would, but I mean, I hear it. I ain't gonna defend his actions. Fuck him for that. I'll be real.
I'm with you on horrible, that. And we kind of like calmed down on it. We were like, okay, let not.
Big up, Keyshawn. That's not bad.
But those were horrible. If you are working professional, if Enzo was in another team where there were a lot less French player or no French player, then we would be fine, bro. Then Enzo's fine, bro. But now you're actually affecting all of our French players. Name me a single French player who's actually been good in our team. Name me a single French player
this season.
Yeah.
Don't know.
No, we have 7 to 8.
No, we don't.
Oh, bruv. Right, shout out to Quiz Pursuit saying, I don't know what it costs, but please make him stop. It was a £20 per kick out thing, but big up to you anyway. He says, I beg you, please stop. And Giovanni says, have you heard someone with schizophrenia? No. No, not really. Well, thankfully, none of the people I know have ever come down with schizophrenia. God bless to them and everything.
By the way, we have 5 French players, 6 if you include Leslie, who's not here.
Yeah, you know what? It's probably Leslie's been the most consistent one for us. It's all been mad. Or Nkunku from the penalty spot.
No, he's been crap.
I agree. The club could have done more of the Enzo situation, but it seems everyone's moved on from it. So, like, I can only give credit to them and just keep it stepping myself. Perform, and he's not been performing.
Reece James tolerate that bullshit. Reece James is a fucking legend for
Reece James and Disasi were the ones that spoke to him.
Yep.
At the start, they did because at start because they don't really care about that stuff, right? If somebody's being racist to you, you don't care about it. You're like, fuck off. But then you integrate that racist person into your community. That is horrific.
Hang on.
That affects you.
I can't speak to this. Let's ask I can't attest to this. Let's ask someone who's in this call that's of a color. Lewis, if someone's racist to you, are you going to care?
Depends on the person, depends on the situation, depends on a lot of different things.
On professional capacity, not like somebody on the street just says you something.
I'm going to speak up about it, but like to what level, it depends on a bunch of different variables.
At workplace.
Wow, work?
Yeah, at workplace, if somebody is racist to you, what's going to happen?
They'll be sacked.
No, man's losing his job, innit?
Simple.
Or he can pay me to keep quiet, dickhead. I'll make some bank off you, bro.
Fair play, I guess.
One or the other. Either way, you gonna pay for that. One way or the other. Up the Chelsea.
The receipts were fine, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, trust, man. And you know what? All the witnesses, they gotta get paid too, innit? They might talk. Actually, I won't even say something. I'll tell them to talk United and I'll give them 20% up the Chelsea.
United players go through training, proper training. They're told how to, in case if somebody's being racist, how you ignore it, how you kind of like don't put it on yourself. Look, Garnacho
I think the
and
club asked them
Lautaro
to move on
Martinez
from it.
literally
In
saved
all
themselves.
honesty,
They just saved themselves.
I think it's the club that asked to move on from it. If anything,
what the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know, something
You
about
know,
United having racism training. Like this is a bad word. Don't say this.
What the fuck am I listening to? Sorry.
Here is a list of words that we'd like you to refrain from using as employees of Manchester United. We have put them into sections depending on which racial profile that may offend. Please look through all the letters, pass the test. Everyone below 80%, you're getting sacked. All of that shit.
Why? Well, listen, why did we do this for like Enzo Fernandez and his people? Were you trying to become smart? Oh, we're gonna be racist and we're
No, they
gonna get
spent
over the line.
105 million on him. That's what the problem is.
Sunk cost, bro.
Look at our standards, bro. Look at
Yeah,
the
like if that
fucking
was some
standard.
random brother from the academy. Oh, you're out. Or some
Look at the
random
fucking
20 million
standard.
signing. Yeah, you're gone. We'll send you on loan somewhere. Then no, it's Enzo. So man, we had to build a team around.
Bro, we got rid of fucking Mason Mount, Gallagher, and Havertz. Mason Mount, people used to come here and
All
say
three
he's
were
never
great.
gonna be sold.
Great moves.
Havertz never gonna get sold. Oh,
The Bermuda
Pochettino's not
Triangle
gonna
gone,
get
bro.
sacked. Yeah.
Fuck Poch.
And
Look,
is Enzo
Raja,
Fernandez
to your
untouchable?
point, Real Madrid are interested. Reports are saying Real Madrid are interested in Enzo for a Tchouameni swap deal. So,
That's never happened.
No, I know, but Klausner is saying Madrid would never get Enzo, but reports are saying they're interested in Enzo.
Yeah, but I've always thought the next step for him would have been a Madrid or Barca anyway. I wouldn't even be too shocked by that. Just a matter of when.
You know what?
Also, even Tosin has that fucking clause that if Barca or Madrid are interested, he can go.
Enzo Fernandez is gonna end up at Boca Juniors or somewhere like in Argentina. He's
Probably to retire. Yeah, all Argentine players do that.
Yep.
They always go back to their parent club to go retire.
He's probably end up in Argentina.
That's probably where Messi goes once he's done with Inter Miami.
Yeah.
No, he's
back
retired.
to what?
Negative vibe. Negative
No,
vibe.
new
And the reason
old
I don't
boys.
talk about people. Listen. The reason I don't talk about people who talk shit about Barashili Disasi, the French player, is I'm just ignoring them. But it's just going too much. I don't buy racism.
Just for
Racism
David
is
F.A.,
too much.
Tosin has a clause where if Barca or Madrid are interested in him, he's allowed to leave. So just bear that in mind.
I want to talk about Neto, how shit he is, but I do respect Alex likes Neto, right? Alex likes Felix, right?
What?
I'm actually going to be honest because I respect other panelists. He likes Neto, but how many assists Neto has?
Fairs,
Bro, we got an assist in the last home game, bro.
People talk. I'm
You
going
nearly
to talk
scored
about
at Old
Neto,
Trafford.
Can I shoot
bro, he is so slow. I was promised Neto's gonna join us. He's gonna be a Ferrari. The guy has a fucking huge bunda. He's fucking 26, 25. He has a fucking. He's not even fit. He's not. Yeah, he's not fit. He has a freaking bunda, bro. That guy doesn't run properly. He's slow. He can't play on the right side. The guy Neto can't play on the right side. Did you see how disabled he was looking? Listen, Scott, you want to open the Pandora box? I'm going to open it. The last game, Neto was looking so shit on the right side when they did the Mudryk thing. They brought Mudryk to the left side and brought Neto to the right side.
The corner that we equalised from.
What?
Yes.
He won the corner that we equalised from.
Yes, he did.
Yes,
you're right. Yes, he did.
Useless. It was deflected, and Casado, the CEO, he shot the ball.
The who?
Okay, then what about the assist for Newcastle?
Which one was it?
The last home game, bro.
Like literally the last home game
Literally.
in the league.
Was it from the left side or the right side? I actually
It was the left
two
side.
games, right?
Left.
It was Palmer to Neto, Neto to Jackson.
He was fucking slow. He was slow.
What?
Because it was Dan Burn. Dan Burn was Livermento. I think Livermento was tired or something like that. Neto is not that
How
fast.
could he be fired?
He might
Tired. It was in the first half.
He's actually slow. He just got lucky. Neto got lucky because Livermento didn't do his tackle properly, and then it was fucking amazing. Cole Palmer pass, simple. And if it was somebody else, for example, Hudson-Odoi, Timo Werner, they would have done it quicker. And listen, Timo Werner used to do this every single game for ZH.
Oh, we haven't gone full circle back into the Varna.
Listen, Neto is such a fucking overrated
how could Livermento
player.
be tired when the goal was scored in the 18th minute?
Welcome back, Fatter.
Listen,
I thought when I heard the word Punda, you know what the heck's going on?
Bro, I'm telling you, Joao Felix and Neto are overrated. People just rate them because they just want to rate them. I was promised they're going to be something amazing. They're going to break the defenses.
With Joao Felix, I hear you. Kind of spare with that one.
Listen, Joao Felix at least have technique better than Neto. Neto just wants. At least Joao Felix is actually no. I'm just gonna be honest. Joao Felix is actually more technical than Neto. If we want to be honest, listen, Joao Felix has more attributes than Neto.
No, he doesn't.
He has.
No, he doesn't.
Neto is just runner.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Both have nothing on Madueke. That's what I'm telling you.
What
right
do you
now.
mean?
Both have nothing.
Who? Wait.
Nothing on Madueke.
He was talking about Joao Felix and Neto. I don't know what this guy's on about, honestly.
Neto's clear of all of them.
Yep.
No, he's not. You know.
Yes,
he's really not. He's nothing special.
What kind of metric are you looking at? Seriously.
How many goals and assists Neto has?
He has 2 goals. He has 2 assists in the league.
2 assists. That's it.
In the league,
he has a goal as well. No, he has. Oh no, he doesn't have a goal. He got the assist.
Not in the league.
No, he got a goal in the Conference League, obviously.
Yeah, but not in the league. He has 2 assists in the league.
It's nothing.
No, he's impacted as many games as Madueke has.
How many did Joao Felix have?
No, but Klazov, he's impacted as much as Madueke has, because Madueke got 1 hat trick in one game and scored a goal in another. So there's only 2 games he's impacted, and otherwise he's been shit. Same with Neto,
I don't want to actually. CP, I don't want to talk about football, technical stuff of football right now. It's not on my agenda right now. If you really want to talk about it, I can literally.
You just talk about how Neto's been shit.
Yeah, you're the one who brought up how Neto's been shit.
You're confusing us.
He was kind of like pushing it. Listen, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, Neto is not that good. Neto is not something. Okay, Neto is not something that's gonna be like Doku or Riyad Mahrez or someone like that. He's not that level.
I'm sorry, Doku is better than Doku right now. He's better than Doku right now. Mahrez, I get. He's better than Doku right now.
He's not better than Saka. He's not better than Doku. He's better than nothing. He's just a runner. And he's not even that fast.
He's better than Doku sucks.
Okay, listen. How many times he had an opportunity to pass
Martinelli? It's better than fucking who else? All of United's wingers. All of them. All of Tottenham's wingers. Including Werner.
Yep.
He's not world class. We you know why? It's a trash versus garbage debate. It's a trash versus garbage debate. We're comparing Neto and Felix. Both are if you're looking for a top team like top.
So what have you seen from Pedro Neto that doesn't impress you, bro?
Winner team. If you want to be
Klaus, what part of Neto's game isn't impressing you? What's annoyed you with his football?
Is one directional. He's not flexible.
Yeah, he is.
He's not flexible.
He's one directional.
On both sides.
He's not flexible.
He's great offensively and defensively. He can play on the left and the right and deliver good assists from either side. He's a goal threat from either side.
overthinker.
You know he missed half the
Mentality
season last
is
year for Will.
literally
Overthinker.
he has to cut. He has to cut left side to make a cross, and that's why you play him on the left side so he doesn't have to.
Bro, he got an
fucking cut
assist
in.
from the outside against Newcastle.
2 assists, bro. Like 2 assists in fucking 11 games or whatever. Like, what the fuck, bro? What are we talking about now?
And he started
What
only
are
2
we
games.
talking about?
And he's only started 2 games.
There's a reason for it, bro. There's a reason.
Yeah,
He
it's because
can't
he's
even
getting back
fucking
to fitness because he's injury prone. It's 'cause
That
he's
like
getting back to fitness
Sancho
'cause he's injury
hooping.
Bro, I can even talk negative about Jadon Sancho.
No, okay, no, let's talk about Madueke then, because you're saying he's better than Madueke. No, let's
I'll
talk
be
about.
so honest. No. I'll be
got
so
9
honest.
assists last year.
We don't have to talk football with this guy. This guy rates Badia Shield. I know where we stand. That's all it is. This.
No, because we can't be just microscoping defense and then forgetting everything else. Everything
Badia
is
Shield
so
good, yes or no?
stupid.
Is Badia Shield good? Yes or no?
I think he has something. He's going to be a big star in the future.
No, he's not.
So that's a yes. That tells me everything I need to know.
Yes, and then okay, right. Do you want to talk about Jadon Sancho or no? We're gonna shut up. Shut
Yeah,
up.
we can talk about Jadon Sancho. Yeah,
I prefer to shut up.
What, you don't rate Sancho either? Why?
The guy plays football like futsal. The guy.
I would pay. No, I
does
actually. To be fair, I would actually pay money to see Klasser versus Hanan. I would pay money.
Oh, that would be sensational.
I wouldn't. I'd rather kill myself.
So wait. He plays. So your thing is he plays football like futsal. So kind of like what Ronaldinho used to do back in the day, kind of like major Brazilian players do.
No. You can't talk about Ronaldinho and Sancho in the same sentence. Sancho,
I'm not saying they're as good, but they
He's
play
right. He's right, though. He's right.
football. No.
He's saying one thing. He's right.
Yeah, Sancho over the ball. Listen, I don't want to hurt somebody who actually supports Sancho,
No, but
so I'm
doesn't he
not
have
going to
3
talk shit
assists
about
already?
Sancho.
He has 3 assists.
Do it, you coward.
No, because weren't you the one who said you don't want to be here to talk about football, but then bring on another football player like Sancho? So what do you want? Do you want to talk about football or you don't? Choose.
Right, okay. If you want to talk about it, then I'll talk about it. Sancho overdoes every single thing. That people were claiming that was a penalty. He actually reversed himself, and his foot went to the defender. The guy overdoes everything. He makes every situation complicated. He takes too much time. The guy's not even world class. He plays he plays like the pitch is too small and he just want to do everything on that fucking 5 yard of space he has. He doesn't want to grow in game. Yeah, he's a dribbler. He beats his man, but after beating his man, he comes back to that man. That's what he does. He can't pass quickly. He can't run quickly. He's not a world class. Listen, we do need wingers. We do need world class wingers, bro.
We have one. We got Cole Palmer. Whenever we want to put it back on the right.
Do you want me to go through Lavia and Nicholas Jackson too? Do you want me to read them
this shit I need to hear. This I need to
hear. Lavia and Caicedo. Yeah,
tell me about Lavia and Jackson. Yeah, tell me. Go for it.
Yeah. Jackson is overrated. As the last game he played, was his first touch was horrible, right? And Lavia cannot play as a DM. Lavia has not even won a single game. Whenever he plays a football game, that team loses because he doesn't have a concentration. And you know why we like Lavia? You know, the reason we like Lavia is because, he has a great retention. Bro, he's a 20-year-old kid. You need a DM with the mentality for full game. We see Lavia for 10 minutes, 20 minutes because he has a great retention of the ball. We are like, wow.
He's Caicedo. What's your thoughts on Caicedo?
Caicedo is world class.
Okay.
You know what? I was ready to play.
A broken clock is the right time for those.
No, literally, Scott. Like
We get that right. We get that right.
But listen, I'm not gonna be saying Caicedo is kind of like Kante or Caicedo is a DM. But whatever he's doing world class. He's not a great passer of the ball. He's not a great DM. He can't hold the ball for that long. But whatever he's doing, he's fucking world class because he has motivation. He's there to tackle. But still,
hold on a second. Can you bring that comment back up, please?
The Mo comment, yeah.
Can you address this comment, please?
Yeah, can you talk about it?
Allegations. Address the allegations.
Wow, there's a false allegations. Wow.
I thought you were 4K, my friend.
I got you at 8K.
I just said he tackles. He's a hard worker. But other than that, Lavia, I think is overrated. I know he's overrated. People just keep talking about
Caicedo. We said this about Caicedo.
You also said Caicedo is not a good passer.
Wrong person, buddy. Read it again. In the summer, Klasraf said Caicedo is just a tackler. There you go. I said it for you now. Now you've listened to the comment.
He is a tackler. He is a great tackler. That's it. But he's
just a tackler.
So he's not good at anything else.
But he does it the whole game. His concentration is good. He does it the whole game. But he's a worker.
Can I make a point? You would make an excellent politician, my friend. Have you ever thought about going to try and be a politician?
I would vote for Klasraf, to be fair.
I'll vote for Klasraf as well. Klasraf for the UK Prime Minister, man. Let's go.
Yo, what is the midfielder in our team who you rate then?
Yeah, who do you rate?
I'm telling you right now, I rate for nobody.
Who's the last midfielder you rated at Chelsea?
I would have blind Kante over Enzo Fernandez.
Who's the last midfielder you rated at Chelsea then?
At this moment, if you're just talking about technicality, player who can understand the game, who are good, if they go to another team, they would be good. I would say Barashili and Nkunku. Kukurea.
Shut up. Shut up. No, he's back again. He's back again.
Maldini, you score it too, bruv. Kwanzaa got caught again, bruv.
They stink.
No way.
People are going to be on a hard. I'm telling you, the only 4 world-class players I actually think they are. Oh, Cole Palmer, obviously. You can obviously Cole Palmer too. But I don't need to talk about Cole Palmer because he is actually world-class, right? So I don't need to talk about it.
You're right.
But whenever I actually technicality wise, if as a coach, I'm thinking about a footballer with technicality. I think Nkunku. If Haaland goes to Barcelona and Madrid, Nkunku would be under Pep Guardiola. A fucking monster.
Sorry, Nkunku.
Caicedo's not a good passer.
Nkunku would be a monster for Pep Guardiola system.
Hang on a second. Nkunku in a Pep Guardiola system. Have you seen how he's playing in a B-Tech Pep Guardiola system?
Oh, the Astrid. Oh, fuck. Oh.
Hang on.
Listen, what Guardiola does with Haaland right now is his plan B. But when Nkunku goes, that's his plan A. Guardiola plan B is even world class. But what he does with Haaland is a plan B. His plan A would be Nkunku or Alvarez type of player.
He would never.
Not Haaland type of player.
Can you
listen.
Can you look at my screen right now?
You
see this? Do you see this?
Gotcha.
Caicedo's just a tackler though, high key, bro. He's just a tackler.
I mean, he's right.
Only tackles, bro. Only tackles, actually.
Actually, his first got stolen. Thank God for that. Thank God.
Hey, why are you trying to about your woman like that?
My woman is in Portugal, man. Thank you very much.
Oh, actually, it's in Portugal. That's good to know.
Yeah. In Albufeira, how about that? Nearby Faro.
We just want to even talk about Enzo Maresca. I can talk about Enzo Maresca.
Big up to Irish Yellow saying, "Dear God, Lewis, please make this stop." Brother, it's £20 for donation.
No, please, I beg of you, go ahead, talk about Enzo Maresca.
I think Enzo Maresca is our coach, not our manager. He doesn't do nothing for us. He just coaches player whatever information he gets. He has no control over our team. I'm being honest. There is a third party who controls our team, and he's just a coach. Enzo Maresca, after he leaves us, he's not going to be anywhere special. Enzo Maresca doesn't have
so you
any
don't rate him
system.
in general, then?
And I'll tell you what reality of Enzo Maresca is. What he does on Conference League, is his game. What he does on the Premier League is not his game plan. Whatever he does on the Conference League, he's given enough freedom. Or you play, because what he does in Conference League is exactly what he used to do with Leicester City, and what he does in Premier League is not his game. I don't know who does what,
Sorry,
but
how?
Enzo
He does
Maresca
exactly the same
is
thing.
not a manager. He's not a manager. He's a coach.
He does the
He's a
same
coach.
thing.
He does the same thing.
Coach and manager is the same thing. Things.
It's not.
He has
What he
wingers
does in
creating
Conference
the
League
space,
is
attacking.
Enzo
He
Maresca.
has one
Listen,
right
I'm
back or
telling you
left back
what
converting. What are you talking about?
CP, you know it, I know it. What Enzo Maresca does in
No, I don't
Conference
know it.
League
I don't know what
is
you know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't want to know, actually.
I was going to say, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You might as well be speaking in Klingon, bro. I'll be so honest.
Do you really think Enzo Maresca plays like what we do in Premier League? Do you really think that?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
You're done.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Why you are talking about this now? Why you want to talk about this with me right now? Is because the suggestion you had, not Colwell, Lavia Casado would be the world beaters, and that would be the magician technical team we have. That didn't turn out like that, right? And now you want to talk about with me about these things, right? You want to talk about, listen, you can have your favorite players in the team. It doesn't mean that it's going to be a good team. You need experience. You need all sort of players, all sort of a mindset. Football is very technical. It's not that easy. Oh, I'm going to have Lavia here. I'm going to have Casado here. I'm going to have a Colwell here. I'm going to have Fofana here. And we're going to be the world best team. No, it doesn't run like that, bro. It doesn't run like that, bro. If we had Kukurea on the left side, Barashili in the middle, and then on the right side we had somebody Fofana, we would have actually have more ball retention, and we would have attacked more.
Fuck Thaddeus Shield, he sucks.
Right. Okay. Right.
Yeah, sorry, Badia Shield ain't that guy. I hope he gets better.
How many games has your best player Lavia has won with Chelsea? 0.
1. We beat.
You won the last home game.
We just beat Newcastle. I can tell you're not a Chelsea fan. You don't watch Chelsea.
Newcastle.
Oh, how much we won the first game then against Newcastle?
2-1. He got the winning assist.
Mad.
What do we?
One game. We won what game with Lavia?
Yes,
Was
and
he
he's
subbed?
played he's played like 2 or 3.
Does he what? Subbed.
He's a child. Why you are telling everybody Lavia is world class? He's a child. Nobody at age 20 is world class. Kamavinga needed 5 years to be world class.
That's not
4
true, by the way.
years.
That's not
Lionel
true.
Messi.
The
So hang
standards
on.
are really down.
What can you repeat?
A
What you just said?
19, 20 years doesn't know how
Can you
to be a
repeat?
DM. That's
Can
a
you
fact.
repeat what you
No
just
matter
said?
how good his ball retention is, he's never going to
Can
be
you
the
repeat what
best.
you
in
just
the
Said
world.
no one under 20 can be world class.
Then how do you explain
As a
the meaning?
DM, what?
Then how can you
I'm
explain the
talking
meaning?
about DM.
Then
You're
why
talking
didn't you
about
specify
offensive
that?
player.
Then why didn't you specify
I
that?
did. I
No, you
did.
didn't.
Like, you're
No one under
expecting
20.
a 20
You
years
said no
or
one under
19
20.
years
You said no one under
Lavia
20 is world
to
class.
be a world class player. I don't know what happened to standards. And when I see Arsenal fan
There's no way you're
channels
talking
and
about
everyone,
standards and you're saying the Badia Shield was world class. No. There's no way.
invites
There is no
Igal.
way. There is no
Is
way.
inviting Igal. Everybody is mixing up. Everybody is willing to talk to each other. But right now, what have we become? We have become a fucking echo chambers. And when you're an echo chamber, you don't grow. I want different sort of people in this channel everywhere because this is a fucking hub. Everybody needs to have a different opinion and come here. And you see the Arsenal fan channels are growing up because they don't shy away from argument. They don't have people on WhatsApp being in a fucking same group and saying, "Oh, ban this guy, ban this guy." If Lee Gunner can have Egal TV, why can't we have Johnny Minerals here?
He's a cunt.
Like,
Because of very sensitive that you're maybe. How do you say that you care about racism and then want to invite the AI merchant?
That's it. I'll tell you why we can't have that piece of shit here, because he's a racist piece of shit. Thank you.
People are so pussy, they can't have argument. You only win.
Literally
you only influence people if
It's
you have
literally a racism thing. I thought racism was good for you. I thought that's why you hated Enzo, because of racism.
He got mad at the N-word, hard ER. What are we on about?
Listen.
Can I get that again without the stutters, please?
Racism, like, has he done something to your workplace?
Yes, he was racist to someone. He called someone the N-word.
Hard
he
R,
didn't.
bro. Yep.
Yes, he did.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He doesn't know the situation.
The AI argument.
I don't care about just Johnny. I'm saying everybody needs to be welcomed
Then
here.
why did you bring him up?
If you have a
No, then
strong
why did you bring him
argument,
up?
you can't
Then
just
why
be
did
against
you bring
someone.
I
him
know it might as well go, man. It's almost A-list.
The what?
Somebody
almost
comes,
A-list.
oh, I'm gonna leave.
Very
I'm gonna
classic,
leave.
it's
I'm gonna
like,
leave.
Good riddance.
Father. People are just nowadays. People talk about agencies and like, oh, you
Why are you
support this
talking about
fucking
agencies
player
all
because
the
of
time?
agency, and our fan channels
Are
are
you
so
covering your
sensitive.
mic, by the way?
Go fuck yourself.
Huh?
Is it?
Are you covering your mic?
Yeah,
You
what?
sound like a little bit muffled.
Now?
Go fuck yourself.
I'm on my
Is it?
second laptop. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Listen, Lewis, we need to be listen, we need to attract every single motherfucker. Every single motherfucker with every single opinion. If our players are Netos, Felix, and we can't listen to a different argument, then you're pussy, bro. And pensioner
we've
like
been listening
Alex,
to your argument. We've been trying to
yeah, but
understand your
Alex is
side.
a pussy. Alex is a pussy. He's a pensioner that try to be cool like youngsters, and he can't. He's fucking going through some stuff, bro. He's a fucking pussy.
What did he
These
say? I
shots
missed that.
for Alex, man.
They're shots, man.
Pensioners are telling me, oh, listen, we know your game
Alex,
plan,
come
Alex.
back, bro.
We
Alex,
don't care.
we know your game plan.
We don't give a fuck.
Fucking
I'm here to tell you.
we don't. We need every opinion, bro. Like, if we want to be
Not
the
yours.
next big thing, if we want
Not
better
yours.
for our club, we need different
We
opinions.
don't need
Bring
yours.
Carlitos, bring all of these motherfuckers. Don't
We
group
don't need
against each other. If somebody says something bad to you, yeah, I'll stop them for that reason, and then start again. Why can't we be together? Why can't we fucking as a fan base be together?
From the chat.
He probably does.
Well, fucking weird. I don't rate Holland. No.
Well.
Why would I rate Holland, bro?
Bun Hoyland.
Very bad issue when you
Nathan Acne, bro. Fuck that guy.
Progressive mindsets, bro. Like, this is not progressive when you become echo chambers. You need to have every sort of motherfucking. What?
If you we're not an echo chamber though. You saw that earlier. If you actually listened and went on medication.
But you're intimidating other people when somebody is coming, right? If for example, if I have an argument with, for example, Matt, he's gonna do something against me. I'm gonna do something against him just for that stream. But don't go on a WhatsApp and tell, oh, for the next 5-6 streams we need to fuck him up. Don't do that. Like, respect each other. Like, you can have a banter. But then
someone's been watching your WhatsApp.
It's fucking needs to be community. We need to be more community rather than like. We need to be more family. Like, yeah, you banter each other, you insult each other, but like you can't fucking stop other people to having opinions.
Someone pay the 20.
I'm not waffling. I'm sick of my fucking team, and there are too many things that could be done if people get a chance to speak.
You're waffling.
If people get a chance to speak. Lavia, how come Lavia is so good? He's not that good. How?
I said we don't want to hear you speak.
Do you really think Lavia is world class? Do you really think Lavia is world class?
Well, no one's saying that.
He's not world class now. I even said.
You just said he's
like,
good.
I've never even said he's world class. I've said he has the potential to be world class. I did not say he is world class.
If you're watching the game and you have.
Right.
If you have eyes on fucking one player, that actually, what we have become. What we have become is we select a player, right? We select a player. Oh, we're gonna be looking at this motherfucker player, and if he makes a mistake, we're gonna be like, oh, he's crap. Sporting director doesn't work like that. They're not. They don't have a recency bias. They don't have a recency bias. Oh, I'm just going to see Badashili 24/7 and I'm going to judge him. And if he makes a mistake, I'm going to say,
question, by the way. What's your starting 11, bro? What's your ideal starting 11?
I'm going to tell you my starting 11 and you guys will be shocked.
I'm sure we will.
You guys will be shocked who's my starting 11. And actually, that would be the best starting 11.
Go on. Elaborate, please.
Bring on the fucking what we call starting 11 thing.
Oh, go on, Lewis. Bring it up. This I need to hear. This absolutely needs to hear. Like, this is going to be comedy.
This might be an all-timer, bro.
This is going to be unreal.
Where is this? Create an 11.
He's going to Timo Werner.
Somebody said Cole number 10.
Oh, I forgot about that. Fucking great.
Nah, Gusto number 10. Gusto.
Oh, this is pissing me off.
Pistacios at striker.
So much bullshit I've said about players, but you're gonna be shocked when I put my fucking number.
Yeah. You say it now, please. You say it now.
Here we go. In goal, then. Number 1.
Sanchez. Fucking hell.
We're off to a great start.
That's a good start.
Well, we don't even fucking have any option, right? Petrovic is not there, so we don't have any options. Sanchez.
Robert Sanchez.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Off to a fantastic start.
Now, right back.
I'm going to put Gusto.
Oh, fantastic. And we're getting better and better.
The centre back. Oh, boy.
Desasi and Badashili. This is my 11. I think this 11 is.
Neither of them have any special cards. Fuck.
Left
back.
Kukurea.
Okay.
So the team. That's great to know.
Midfielders.
Oh, Casado, right?
Yeah. But okay.
Casado.
Go on.
And I just need one another midfielder. That would be Enzo, not Lavia. Sorry. And I fucking hate Enzo.
So
Enzo the racist, okay.
Yeah, Enzo the racist. Heard you.
But what can I do? This is gonna be my top 11. This is the best team that can actually
do
something.
Change the
and move the formation.
What formation do you want?
4-2-3-1. That's what we normally start before we get in possession. Number 10 then?
Casade. No. We can't have Casade right now. We're talking about there's obviously levels to it.
Number 10.
Answer the fucking question.
10? 10? Who's the 10?
Cole Palmer, right?
Okay.
That's the second normal pick. No, third.
Cole Palmer? Right mid.
I'm gonna be honest. Jadon Sancho. Sorry.
Sancho on the right. Who's on the left?
It's gonna be Neto.
I thought you didn't rate these guys.
Yeah, that should be Neto.
Okay.
I thought Neto was worse than Madueke.
Right.
What the fuck is Pedro Neto?
Madueke doesn't play on our fucking left side.
What about the right side?
Oh, actually, listen, wait. Remove Jadon Sancho.
I shouldn't have opened my mouth.
There he is. Remove Sancho.
Oh my god, bro.
Who?
Put keep Jadon Sancho.
Oh,
No.
keep Jadon Sancho. Okay.
Okay.
Right, who's the striker?
And Kunku.
And
I was waiting for that. This team sucks.
This team might ship 90 goals.
Man said might. Bro, Kuku. If we played this team every game, Kukurea would break his legs.
Hey, no, if we played this game one team, Murska might get sacked.
No. If we played this, bro, we actually might win
every single game. This team will win.
Wait, bring up Curry Pirate's comment. Bring up Curry Pirate's comment right now. Answer this question.
Why wouldn't the French players play shit since Nkunku's play?
We haven't given them a chance. We haven't given them a chance. And if you give me a transfer window January, then I'm gonna tell you my team.
No,
okay.
but
Who do you want then?
yeah,
go on then. Go on then.
Remove Enzo. Remove fucking Enzo.
Okay.
And then Enzo.
Surely
Who are we
not,
putting
Mark.
in? Who's playing them?
You know who we put in. You know who I like, right?
I don't. So you need to tell me, bro.
The German guy with the big nose.
German guy with the big nose.
Who?
Yeah.
Stiller.
Who?
The guy Steve rated, Angelo Stiller.
Oh.
Goodness.
Stiller. Oh, the guy the fuck knows.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
so January window.
Team
This
still
will
looks
be
like shit. Team still looks like shit. Carry on. Is that the only change or?
Oh, I'm gonna change a lot. The left, the Neto can fuck off.
Oh boy.
He's about to be.
Now who are we putting there?
Yeah, bro. I can't.
Jadon Sancho can also fuck off.
Okay, who's on the left first?
Who's coming in? Who are wingers?
Let me fucking think, bro. There's too many. Disasi can also leave.
Cool. Then who the fuck is going in their place, bro?
I've got to put someone else
Wait, I
back
just
in
said
there.
none of the. Wait, I just said none of the French players could be sold.
No Disasi, no Sancho.
He said Neto as well.
Remove Jadon Sancho. Remove Disasi. Yeah, you removed. Now remove Neto also.
Oh yeah, shit. Neto's gone too. Just quickly because I still got to brush the A. I know we're trying to get Class Ref's ideal 11.
Yeah, relax, Sam. Relax, fam. Relax.
Yeah, we've got bracket in the.
Remove your.
There you are.
Remove
there you are.
Nkunku.
Remove
Nkunku too.
I thought you rated Nkunku.
Yeah, but obviously there's Osimhen.
Okay, so Osimhen is going.
Osimhen, yeah.
So why? Can I ask you a question then? Why would Pep want Nkunku over Osimhen?
We're not going into details. I'm just doing my fucking thing.
Yeah, just quickly names.
Shame.
Yeah, sorry, I got a rush.
All right, we to be continued till tomorrow.
No,
right?
fucking hurry up and name some players, bro.
Names, bruv.
I'll remove the fucking keeper. That keeper.
Just name some fucking players, bro.
Oh my god.
Remove the keeper.
Yeah, we have. We've now got half a team. We've now got half a team.
Keeper, that team is going. Put Costa on the fucking keeper.
Okay, Costa in goal.
Jesus Christ.
Right, centre back. Who's the centre back?
Jonathan Tah.
Calm. Right mid. Who's the right mid?
Eze.
Huh? Eze? On the right?
Teams.
Okay, and on the left, who's on the left?
Give me some good names, bro.
Timo
No,
what's,
you
what's
come up with
actually?
fucking.
I'll put.
Oh, he
I don't
said
want to name
murder.
someone because I don't want to advertise that person. I'm very fucking.
Just say.
Say the name, bro, and we can get out of here.
A name.
If I name that person's gonna be fucking huge. So I'm
Just
gonna
say
leave that.
the name.
Bro, I feel like he's Fabrizio. If I say the name, he's gonna get
We
snatched
don't
up. Bro,
care,
say
bro.
the name.
We just want a name. You could name your nan for all I care.
Let Chad need to talk about it. Chad, what do you think I would have?
Anthony.
Oh, baby Jesus.
Oh my
Fuck
god.
Hamza. Who fucking Hamza? Fuck, he can suck my cock.
Oi, yo!
No, leave Werner. Bring me something different, bro.
Anytime today. Anytime before Christmas.
Garnacho.
Okay, I'm gonna have Lautaro Martinez
as a left.
Lautaro Martinez.
Lautaro Martinez. Finally, we get there eventually.
What an absolute shower of shit.
This is actually. Oh my god!
What a shower of shit that is. Isn't it?
This is an asylum of like, this is a team that I can't lie.
We got Eze on the right.
Nobody beats this fucking team, bro.
Wait, so you think we would win the Prem with this team?
Listen, I don't do this shit. I'm just doing it. I'm just fucking doing this childish thing for a fucking stream, but I don't do this shit. I'm just doing it for a fucking stream. I don't play like that. I don't go on Twitter and talk about, oh, Salah is better than no, Salah is better than this, Salah is better than
yeah, true, blue. It's time for A-listers, mate, isn't it? Right, big up to everybody. We'll be back tomorrow, man. So fucking Lautaro. Right, yeah, big up everybody. I'll see you lot over there. Up the chat.
I can't believe it.